What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
A very good evening or time zone, and of course a very good Wednesday to everyone as well. Welcome in on this. Well, to me it was a very cold and weird day weather-wise. So yeah, I don't know why I led with that, but well, it was. But let's dive deeper into that in a little bit. Also, I got a small sort of announcement slash unveiling slash something I want to show you guys that I've been working on for a couple of days that I'm kind of happy with. So that's something that we're going to do today. And of course, we also have some games. We're going to dive into a new game to me that I've never played before. It's going to be Okami HD. And it looks very cool. So I've been that is a game that I've been eyeing for a while. So I'm very curious to find out what that is going to be all about. But of course, before we do any of that, we have to start the countdown so we can properly start the stream. And we can do all those things, and who knows, maybe more, chat. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. That's always the beauty with streaming and with being live. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna come to you. One thing that I do know is that I'm gonna say good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How is everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Welcome to the stream on this Wednesday, April the 7th, 2021. April 7th, 2021. It is still very much April. However, this morning when I woke up, it felt like it was January again. Because, maybe you saw my tweets that I shared over on my Twitter this morning. Which is kind of makes sense because it was a tweet. So it's, obviously that I shared it on my Twitter. But if you follow me on Twitter, then you probably saw my tweet. And if you didn't see it, I'm going to show it to you right now. This is what I saw this morning. I saw snow. This isn't a photo that is like several months old. No, this is something that I literally saw this morning, and it was still very much snowing when I woke up and when I went for a walk with the dog. It was insane, if I can say that. It was honestly, I was like, wait, what is happening right now? What is going on? Why are we seeing all this? It was very weird. Like, I've never seen this, I think, before in April. Like, I mean, you know, weather like this, it's not necessarily weird. For us, it might be. Like, we've had snow earlier this year, quite a bit as well. But that's not the weird thing. But like the fact that it was this much, that was the thing that I was like, wait, why now in April? So yeah, the weather has, I don't know what's going on with the weather, but when I woke up, I was like, wait, are we back in January? Did we like travel back in time to like a winter weather kind of situation? So yeah, that was an interesting morning. Other than that, I've had a very, very busy day. Well, today and yesterday as well. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Ahoy hoy, Zero Wolf. How are you doing? I love ahoy hoy. Can I say that? I love ahoy hoy. I'm not sure if that is something that you just like to say, but I always love it. If you are familiar with The Simpsons and Mr. Burns, I think that's the way he always answers the phone. When his phone goes, it's like, ahoy hoy. I always love that. I think it's so funny. So ahoy hoy to you as well. That's where I got it from. Nice. I love it. I love it. How are you, Zero Wolf? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you have an amazing Wednesday so far. How are you doing? So chat, hopefully everyone else is doing amazing. Like I said, I have a small like announcement or, you know, thing that I just wanted to share with you guys. I don't necessarily want to call it an announcement, because I feel that announcements are always like, you know, I'm partnering up with this and this brand and we're going to do this, or I'm going to be working together with this and this. So, you know, like announcements feel like something major and super big and you know, whatever. It's not necessarily an announcement. Let's call it an unveiling. I think an unveiling is actually a like a good term that we can use. So yesterday actually, let's go back to the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but like, let's go back a little bit further. So last week I introduced, I think it was last week. Yeah, April 2nd. I introduced a new effect or a new video on my YouTube channel, which was about getting your own PlayStation trophies on your stream. Like the ones that you see sometimes over here, you know, people can give to me with my channel point or with channel points. The PlayStation trophy that appears over there. I shared how you can make that yourself on, you know, on your own stream, and I shared that on my YouTube channel. And, you know, a lot of people were like, hey, that's so cool. You know, like outside of YouTube, people just messaged me and said like, hey, I love that. That's so cool. But some people also said like, do you have another, like, do you have a an easier way to install this? Because the way that I used to do this in my videos, I just go over everything that I do, and basically people can replicate those steps. Record scratch. I bet you're wondering how I ended up here. Let's go back to the beginning. I don't have a basic effect like a record scratch on my soundboard. Wow. Maybe I should just quit right there, because I don't have that. Like, what am I even doing? Am I a proper streamer if I don't even have a sound effect like that? So anyway, so I made that video, and people were like, yeah, could you make it an easier way to do that? And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to, but I don't know if I can. Let's look into that. So I've been looking into that, and basically yesterday all day, like literally all afternoon, I've been working on making that a reality. I've been well, actually Monday a little bit, like mostly yesterday. I've been like, I think I had lunch, and after that I had dinner, and then after that I was basically like, that was it. I had lunch and I had dinner, and other than that I was busy with this all afternoon. And I don't know what it was, but well, Peter, my husband, he liked to call it that I was in my hyper focus. I think that's like a trait that you get when you have like, you know, ADHD and something like that. You sometimes tend to be in like a hyper focus mode. I was happy that he actually sometimes brought me something to drink, because I was like, oh yeah, I've been at this for like several hours and I haven't had anything to drink. Thank you. But it was awesome. I mean, I was listening to some U2, like, you know, U2 is my favorite band in the world, so that totally helps. Like, I was just vibing and I was just doing things, and even though it didn't work instantly, I was just trying out things and I was vibing and I was going, and it was, you know, it was fun. I had a good time. Anyway, long story short, I need to let's see, I need to kind of time it slightly well, because things will go live in like a couple of minutes. Long story short, I think, is that I did find a way to like install you know, install things like in Leon board. So like, you know, my PlayStation trophy effect, I found a way that you can, well, not found a way, because, you know, others have been doing it as well, but I've managed to replicate it in a way that you can just download a file and install that easily in Leo on board and OBS and all that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. I think that's like, that's going to be very, I think very easy for people as well. Larry Capija, how are you doing? A hug from Spain. You are amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know you yet, but well, hopefully you are amazing as well. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for the hug. I always love hugs. Hugs are awesome. Anyway, I've been working on that all day yesterday, and I've managed to get an installer or make an installer for my PlayStation Trophy effect for it. So if you have Leo on board, you can download that, install that, and basically it sets up everything for you. So it sets up all the sources in OBS, it makes like a new scene, it connects everything. Everything is being done automatically. The only thing that you need to do is you need to drag a couple of sources in a group, and that's it. And you need to make your own channel point redemption, but that's also pretty easy. So then I was like, okay, so normally I always share those files on my Discord, and then people can join my Discord, and then they will be able to download them from there, all for free. And I was like, I want to find a better way that people can download those files, still for free. But if they want to, they can also support me. If they're like, well, I kind of, this was super helpful to me. I want to support you and I want to give you like, a couple of bucks, again, it's not necessary, but if people are like, hey, I want to do that, then I want to have a way that they can do that. So, and I think that's the announcement. What time is it? Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good on time. I think that was actually a perfectly timed thing, because in 1 minute a tweet goes out and then the announcement is gone. It's kind of done. So the thing that I've made is I started, and I think the title of the stream already kind of gives it away as well. But I started a what's it called? A Ko-fi page. I think you pronounce it like that. I think you say it like Ko-fi. I started a Ko-fi page. So that's the big announcement. Look at that, Martin coming in already, dropping the link over there. Well, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so there we go. There's my Ko-fi page. I'm actually going to show it to you as well. I got a video that just went live. A tweet goes out in a bit as well. But this is it. This is my new Ko-fi page, and yeah, it's kind of bare bones for now. Like, there's not a lot of things on it for now, but I think the most important thing is that it has my PlayStation Trophy download thingy, thing. So you can go in there and you can get that. Again, it's totally for free. However, if you want to pay something, you totally can. It's pay what you want. So that's something that I think is very important, because I like making these tutorials, and I definitely enjoy making these videos on YouTube as well. And I absolutely love helping people when they have questions or anything like that. So I did want to make this, like accessible to everyone. I didn't want to go on like a Patreon where it's like, well, if you subscribe for $5 a month, you get access to all my files. Or if you subscribe to like $10 a month, you get access to more of my files. I didn't want to do that. So that's why I really like the idea of Ko-fi, is that I can actually share my files on there. And it's, it's pay what you want. So if people are like, hey, this is worth $10 to me, then awesome. You give me $10. If it's like, hey, I love this, but I don't have the money right now to support you, that's all good. Just download it for free, use it however long you want. And if you in the future feel like supporting, then you can just totally do that as well. Or if you don't, if you feel like I'm not supporting, I'm just downloading your files, well, that's also good. Like word of mouth, just share it with your friends. That's perfect. So yeah, that's kind of, like I said, the thing that I've been working on all day yesterday. And I got a video out as well that goes live. Well, I think it should be live now. Let me actually check my, where's my Twitter? Or my YouTube. Let me check my YouTube. This is always scary if you go to your YouTube in like, on stream. But I don't think I watch any weird things, so it's all good. We got YouTube and stuff like that. So anyway, I got my video that just went out just now. So this is me talking about my, about Ko-fi and, what it is and how you can find it and everything. And then I also show you how easy it is to install. And I basically want you, I don't want to go into the entire video, but I want to show you how easy it actually is to install. So basically what you do, you download the files, you install them in your Leo on board folder. Are we in HD yet? We are not. There we go. You install them in your Leo on board folder, as you can see over here. You set them in a specific folder, and then you open up your Leo on board app. Make sure everything is connected, and then the only thing that you have to do, I'm going to scroll through it a little bit. You click on the install extension button, you open the one file that you get with my thing. So you go in there, extensions, yeah, into the folder, and then you open that LBE file, which you can download again from my Ko-fi. Click that, and as you can see here in the background, it makes a new scene. It sets up like all my sources. You see things happening over here. Those are the sources. You drag them in, and that's it. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Click OK again. It moves itself automatically, and everything works flawless and magically, and it's amazing. And there you go. It's installed. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. That's awesome. Thank you. And you can donate for a GPU. I mean, well, that's the thing in general. Well, let's go to that in a little bit. I need to set up Leo on board. It's honestly Zero Wolf. It's so good. I love it. Ever since I discovered it, I've made so many things with it. And I actually was talking to someone about this this afternoon, and I was like, yeah, without this, I don't think my stream in its capacity right now would be possible. Like the same with the Stream Deck. If I didn't have a Stream Deck, some things literally that I do on stream would not be possible. Like, I mean, technically they would be possible, but then, it would be like, oh, I need to turn this source off and this source off and then this source, and then we switch, and then I do that, and then, I mean, it would be possible, but it wouldn't be as streamlined. And I think some things that I do, I mean, technically everything that I do with Leo on board technically would be possible with just OBS. But then, you would talk about, I need to turn on a switch. Like if you guys would do a channel point redeem for my my PlayStation trophy, I would see that. I would need to change a text source. I would need to add your profile picture. I would need to animate it myself. I need to make sure that it comes on screen, off screen. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So that's why I love this tool. And I think that, with this new installer, it makes things so much easier. Like, I think the way that you install it now is like, the video portion is like, what? 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, maybe. It starts at like, 5 minutes, and it goes until like, what is it, like 6:45, and that's when it's installed. So that's like 2 minutes. Instead of like an entire video where I go over all the settings and all the steps that I take. So yeah, that's kind of a thing that I've been working on. What's up with my OBS? Why is it taking so much resources to go, move my things? You wear the same clothes as my other you. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I kind of recorded those videos today. That's what I was saying. Today has been a very busy day for me, same as yesterday. So yesterday, I've been making sure that everything works. So I got the PlayStation 1. It's live right now. You can download that. And I got another one that I have worked on that is finished. I filmed the video today as well. I just need to edit the video, and then I need to upload it to Ko-fi and everything like that. But that will hopefully, when everything goes well, go live on Friday. And if we get a raid today, not like, begging for one, but if we get a raid today, I will show you guys what you can expect for the video on Friday, but also for the the new Ko-fi store item thingy. I don't know what I would call that. Like the new item in the shop, I guess. So yeah. Star Sash, how are you doing? Question: what is one thing that would be better as a single-use item? Oh wow, what is one thing that would be better as a single-use item? As opposed to like a multi-use item right now? Wow. Wow, I'm gonna try and think on that. I'm gonna try and see if I can come. I'm looking around, but I'm like, yeah, like a phone. I would hate it if it's like, okay, I'm gonna use my phone to look at my Twitter. Okay, I'm locking my phone again, and whoop, now it's gone. Like it's I can't use it anymore. That would be annoying. Or I don't know, like I'm looking around, like a light bulb. Like, okay, I can turn this light on once and I turn it off again. Oh crap, now it's gone. That wouldn't be good either. So like, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. But how are you doing, Star Sash? Welcome on in. So yeah, that's kind of, I guess, my my announcement / unveiling that I had today. So yeah, the Ko-fi again is live right now. And as Martin already said, you can indeed also donate. You can also donate for like currently I have a goal for my GPU. But I just want to, again, reiterate that even though you can donate, and I massively appreciate it if people do it, one thing is also that Ko-fi, as it says over here, Ko-fi doesn't take a fee. So if you donate €3, I get basically €3 minus, like what PayPal takes. That's something that, PayPal takes a cut. I can't do anything about that. But I get everything that you give on Ko-fi. So if you decide to donate, you know, most of that goes to me. And again, as you can see, it goes towards a goal currently of my video card. We have that goal over in the top there as well. And I kind of thought, let's take it here as well. It's not synced up, so like if people donate over there, it doesn't go to this goal. But well, seeing as we have a little bit over there as well, I figured, you know, we start a goal of already with that. But again, as always, nothing is needed. So if you don't want to donate or you cannot, please don't feel like you have to. That's absolutely not a requirement for getting all these files. I just wanted to have a location where people were able to do that and where I could, you know, easily distribute these files, because now they were on my Discord and they were on my blog, on my website, and it was kind of like all over the place, and I didn't like that. So I figured I want to have a place where everything is, you know, easily accessible with a pay what you want system. Ideal does not work. Oh, I thought it should though, because if I click here, donate 3, it does say Ideal. For me, at least. Credit card, PayPal, and Ideal. So wait, does this not work? It should work though, but well, I didn't set this up. I'm not sure if that is like a thing on me or what. Yeah, it looks like it's working, but well, I can't really continue because then I'm gonna pay myself €3, and that's, you know, not how it works. But it should work. If it doesn't, then I need to look into that. Then it's like a Ko-fi thing, because I could also set up Stripe. But I've never heard of that. I don't know, like, what is that? Like, Stripe payment method? Like, do you guys know that? I've never heard of Stripe myself. But apparently that's also something that I could, you know, I could set up. But I don't have a Stripe account. I have no idea, like, how that is implemented or what it does. So maybe I can look into that as well, because like I said, I have no idea. So yeah. Also, I did, there are, like, alerts for this as well. However, I did set them up real quick. I kind of want to test one. Let me quickly see if they work, because the downside of the alerts that I get with Ko-fi itself is that they are quite big and they are on the screen the entire time. So like, I can show you if I set them up the way that they are originally, they would be like this. As you can see, there's a button down there. I think you can see that, right? Like, you can see that button. Yeah, so you have this button down here. That is on the screen the entire time. Like, all the time, that button would be there, which I think is like, wait, that's ridiculous. So what I did is I kind of, you know, I took that and I just, you know, cropped it out. But I think if people donate or if people, like, you know, do anything, I think it should work. Let me send a test alert. Yeah, there we go. So then we get this. So this is a test that happens when someone, you know, donates or does anything. So yeah, the button that we keep having on the stream, that is just hidden, and then it just kind of pops up over there as well. So yeah. Also, did you guys hear the sound? I think you guys heard the sound, right? It should be... Wait, let me pause the music just to check. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. That's the one thing that I didn't... I literally set up this alert when I was live already. So yeah. Stonks. I did get a message that I didn't purchase the product with Ideal. Huh. Pays itself to complete the goal. Yeah, I'm gonna pay myself to buy my GPU. That would be interesting if I could just pay myself and then keep the money, but also get the money. That would be very interesting. Also, Renz, welcome in. How are you doing? Stripe is a very popular payment provider. It's used by AliExpress and Amazon, Netherlands, and Disney, and lots of others. Ah, okay. So, like... Okay, so I can look into that, because I don't know why, but Ko-fi specifically has, like... a PayPal integration, but also Stripe. And I was like, well, if I have PayPal, then why should I get Stripe as well? Because I've never heard of Stripe myself. So I was like, okay, yeah, if I have this, should I also get the other one? But that's a good one. Maybe I can look into that. Like, if it's just something that I can connect to, like, my PayPal or something like that, then I guess it's totally worth it to set it up. So yeah, oh yeah, it says here as well, Stripe lets you accept credit card and Apple Pay payments. Ah, okay, maybe that's actually not a bad one. Okay, I need to look into that. That's a good thing to know. Again, I've never heard of it myself. I mean, the site looks totally legit, so that's like a good thing. But like, you know, I need to look into if it's free, like how does it work? Can I just get it? Or, you know, is PayPal gonna be good enough? But yeah, that's kind of the thing that I wanted to share with all of you today. Again, I didn't want to call it like a big announcement because it's not really a big announcement, but it is something that I'm, you know, very happy with, and I hope that this is going to make things a lot easier for people to, you know, who want to use my tutorials and who want to use my content. It's going to make it a lot easier for people to actually do that. Now, of course, you know, on the platform, on Ko-fi itself, I can do like lots of other things as well. Like I can share images and galleries and posts and stuff like that. So the only downside is that there is technically a way to make posts like subscriber only, so that, you know, if you are a subscriber to, you know, the Ko-fi page, you get like, you know, exclusive content. However, that's only reserved for premium Ko-fi accounts, which I don't have at the moment. And I don't necessarily feel like paying a monthly fee for that, you know, seeing as I'm giving away stuff for free. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is like, you know, an added benefit. I do want to set up, though, I do have a Discord role. So like anyone who supports me on Ko-fi, send me like a DM or, you know, like an image or like a screenshot or whatever of you supporting me. Then I can give you the role on Discord. And then I want to set up like a Ko-fi specific channel as well. And the idea that I have with that is that, you know, people who support me on Ko-fi, who get access to that Discord might get like, you know, sneak peeks on things that I'm working on. You know, you might get like, you know, beta releases if I'm working on something bigger and I need testers. I might give you already, you know, the thing that I'm working on so you can test it for me. And if you're like, hey, I would want to change this, or maybe look into that, or this doesn't work or anything like that, I can do that before, you know, giving it to like the general public. So that's kind of the idea that I have with it. And seeing as you can also add like, you know, galleries, I thought it would be kind of fun to maybe also share like, you know, some streaming history, like, you know, previous stream designs, or I'm not sure if I still have them, but I know that when I made my logo, my current logo, like the one with the M, it's not anywhere here, but like the one with the M, when I made that logo, I know that, hey, look at that, it's working. Martin just bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. Well, I'm having a G Fuel right now, but I appreciate you buying me a coffee. That's kind of the funny thing. Ko-fi, you know, that's that kind of like their slogan, you know, buy someone a coffee, because, you know, you give them a small, you know, a small number, like a small amount of money, which is, you know, kind of like a coffee. But I can't change like the slogan, buy me a coffee. I can't change that unless you are a gold member, so like a premium, like a paying member. Then you can be like, you know, buy me a hot cocoa, or buy me a tea, or buy me like, you know, anything. But I can't change that myself. And I think it's funny how also in their FAQ, they have something that says like, I don't like coffee. Do I need to buy coffee? And they literally have like an explanation like, no, of course you don't have to buy a coffee. But if you want to, you can. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. So yeah, but thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I was saying something, but I totally forgot what I said. I don't remember what I said. What I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I totally lost. Oh yeah. So I think I was gonna say that I would, you know, I have my logo, my current logo, and I remember that I used to have like all my drawings of like how I came to my current logo. I still had those somewhere. I looked at them the other day, but I couldn't find them, so I'm not sure if I maybe threw them out. But I thought, you know, it might also be funny to share like, you know, some sketches that I did, or you know, anything like that. So I do want to take it, you know, further than just sharing my quick stream tip video stuff. But seeing as I worked on this basically all day today and yesterday, you know, like I figured let's start with this, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So I also don't have the Discord channel integrated. Well, seeing as Martin just, you know, bought me a coffee, I can actually give him the role right now. It doesn't give you anything at the moment on the Discord, but, you know, I need to set all of those things up. But like I said, I figured let's start with, you know, the video and like the most important things, and then after that I can do you know, the other stuff. So yeah. The point is the price of a coffee, not the coffee. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. So like, even they say like, you know, buy me a coffee. It's not literally that I'm gonna have to buy a coffee, but more like, indeed, like the point is that you buy someone something of the price. Yeah, exactly. Donation of $100. Now you need to buy a copy of it. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you that GPU, which is like, you know, like $1,000 currently, which is insanely overpriced, but still. However, I'm gonna give you that $1,000, but you need to buy a coffee of it. Wow, imagine how many coffee would you? I mean, what is a coffee in like Starbucks? If you go to a Starbucks, how much do you pay for like a coffee? Is that like what, $2? So like $1,000. $1,000 worth of coffee is like math that I can, like 500 coffees or, you know, like 400 coffees or something like that. That's insane. Unless you want to go fancy and get like, you know, a Frappuccino or like something like that. That is probably going to be less. But still, your Starbucks is like $5, $6. $6. Oh yeah, you're actually right. Starbucks is pretty, that is true. Starbucks is pretty, expensive. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. Free coffee for every viewer. What if we sent you 33 coffees in 33 thermoses in 33 boxes? Then I would have 33 coffees in 33 thermoses in 33 boxes. Yeah. The thing is, I don't necessarily even like coffee. I mean, I like, you know, like cappuccino. I like coffee with lots of milk. I don't necessarily like, you know, just plain coffee. That's not something I like. I like, basically what I like is, you know, a lot of milk and then a drip of coffee. That's it. So like, you know, with this, you know, for like every payment that someone does to me on this site, I think I can get a lot of coffee if it's just a drip and a little bit of milk. So that's perfect. Perfect for me. It all works out. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Coffee flavored milk. Oh, you know what? That would even be better. Coffee flavored milk. That would be even better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me quickly do something here because I was like, wait, I got a comment on my video, but it was spam. So, you know, thank you, spam commenter, for giving me a spam comment on my new video, even though I was like, hey, cool, I got a new comment, but it wasn't actually a comment. So yeah, sad face. Hello, post here. We have 33 boxes and some leaking some black liquid. Well, if that's the case, then I think they destroyed my thermoses because I don't think, you know, if you have some solid thermos cups, I don't think they should leak. So then if it starts leaking, I think someone else destroyed them. So yeah. I agree. I don't like coffee, just coffee flavored things. Yeah, same. I mean, well, you know, coffee with lots of milk. So it's not only coffee flavored, but yeah. Once while I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 boxes. Each box had 7 thermoses. Each thermos had 7 coffees. Coffees, thermoses, and boxes. How many were going to St. Ives? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So wait, this is not an actual story. This is actually a, like a math problem. Okay, I like that. Okay, wait. So he had 7 boxes. Each box had 7 thermoses, and each thermos had 7 coffees. Which is interesting because, like, how do you do, like, an espresso and then, you know, like 7 espressos? Okay, that makes sense. Coffees, thermoses, and boxes. How many were going to St. Ives? Okay, so coffees is 7 times 7 times 7. So that's like what? None going to St. Ives. They were already at St. Ives. Wait. Well, that's not necessarily true, is it? Okay, that's not necessarily true because it says once while I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 boxes. So like I'm on the road to St. Ives, but I'm not there yet. I'm going there. And while I'm going there, I met this man who had these boxes. So technically it could also be 0 because maybe I'm going to St. Ives, but maybe this man, you know, just stays wherever he is. I don't know where St. Ives is, but maybe he stays in his current location, which is not St. Ives. That could also be the thing. But it's definitely a trick question. Can't you buy that instant powder coffee and pour milk on it? I've tried that. Well, actually, no, I haven't tried that. I mean, I've used the, you know, the instant powder stuff sometimes, which is kind of okay. But yeah, it's not, it's not, I don't know, maybe that could work. It implies that the man I met was coming from St. Ives. Wait, but does it though? Wait. Oh, I like these. I always hated math problems, but this one I kind of like. Once, while I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 boxes. I mean, I feel it doesn't necessarily imply that this man was like, you know, that you kind of met like this. You know, he's coming from St. Ives, you're going there. So you kind of met there. But maybe it's like the way that you know, read in context. Once while I was going there, I met a man with 7 boxes. I mean, if we can take this even further, I don't know how you're going there. Are you going by train? Are you going by car? Are you going by plane? Like, let's say you're going by train. And, you know, I mean, I could say like, well, today I'm going to St. Ives and I'm going to the train station now. So I'm going there. And then while I'm at the train station, I meet this man. But it's technically, you know, I mean, I just meet him at the train station, which is fine because, you know, we're both stationary waiting on a train. And I'm already on my way to St. Ives, but I'm not there yet. So, I don't know. I feel that if this was an actual math problem and, you know, I would reply something like that and my teacher would be like, yeah, that's a fail. That's not what it is. I would definitely, you know, be like, objection, you know, I would go all Phoenix right on her. So yeah. Why put coffees in thermoses in boxes? I mean, well, that, and also why put 7 thermoses in, I mean, okay, well, maybe that actually fits. I just know the riddle from the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance. I mean, hey, I'm not judging you, Zero. I kind of like it. I love how we're all thinking about this and how we're all kind of trying to figure out, you know, how it works. So I absolutely like it, though. Also, I wanted to do something else. Let me quickly go back here. Because I forgot that I wanted to do something. Oh yeah, I need to do something else as well. I need to add a new panel to my my thing. Not to see. Oh crap! Wait, what did I do? Oh, I think I accidentally made a short, or like, you know, what do you call that? Like a hotkey for another action. That's funny. Because I was like, wait, what did I do? Why did I open a new window? But that was, you know, like something new. Okay, anyway. I think I did that. Only thing I wanted to do is, again, I wanted to add the Ko-fi panel to my panels down below. I mean, I don't know if people ever check their panels. Like, do people ever check their panels? Because I did do like a poll on my Twitter not too long ago asking people like, hey, do you ever check your panels? And people are like, yeah, no, I always do that. When I specifically asked, like, do people ever read the text that's in the panels? And people are actually like, yeah, I actually do that. Which I was kind of surprised with. I was like, wait, people actually do that? So let me quickly add that. Where is it? Here we go. Dragging that. And then it links to my new page. So the only downside that I feel is that Ko-fi is written with like this, with like, you know, a dash in the middle, like a minus symbol. I don't know what you call it, but like, you know, a dash. So it's ko-fi.com. That's the only downside because I figured maybe they would also have, you know, their you know, the Ko-fi just together. Maybe they would also have that as a URL, but they don't. So that's kind of like the only downside I feel of it. When my wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down. Oh, wait, we're doing jokes now? Okay, I like that. Okay. Wait, we can also do this one. Let's try this one. I'm thinking of a career where I estimate crowd sizes at different outdoor events. I wonder how many people are in that field. That's funny. I tried to find a pun about carpentry, but nothing would work. Okay, I like it. All right. So yeah, that was, like I said, that was the main announcement. I do have something else that I've worked on as well, but, well, that is dependent on people coming in with a raid. I hope we do get a raid, though, because I'm kind of excited to show that off, because that is, like, my next effect that is going to be available on the Ko-fi store. I am going to quickly check if I set everything up properly, but yeah, I think I did. So it should totally work. So yeah, that's like, I mean, technically I can show it off now, but it's not the same. Well, I mean, well, it's not the same, but like we don't get a raid. But I could technically show it off now. So if everyone's like, I want to see it now, we could do that. Or if you're like, no, I want to be surprised. Well, we can do that as well. BRB getting food. No worries, Star Sesh. Hopefully you're going to get something nice and tasty and delicious. But yeah, I just also like, you know, something that I also said in the video. I really appreciate everyone's support and everyone like coming in and you know, chatting and everything. You know, everything that you guys do for me, like whether that is, you know, lurking or sharing my tweets or, you know, liking my tweets or retweeting my tweets or sharing my videos or even, you know, like supporting by tipping or subscribing or anything. Like all the support that you guys give to me is super heartwarming and absolutely really means the world to me. And I don't know, I always find it hard to see myself as like a proper content creator, but I do feel, you know, like at times like this, when I make like, you know, a video quickly for this and I set everything up, I do properly feel like a content creator, and I absolutely love it. It's like something that I am so passionate about, and that gives me so much joy and energy, that I really hope that I can, you know, pursue this and make this, you know, bigger and into more of a, you know, like a full-time thing eventually. So again, everyone that helps me with that and that, like, you know, supports me in that journey, I absolutely really appreciate that. I know I feel that I don't say that enough, but I absolutely totally mean it when I say that. I don't just say it like, well, thank you and that's it, you know. I don't just say that. I honestly mean that. Like, everyone that subscribes to me or helps me out or anything like that really means so much to me. Like when I was young, like when I was still in like primary school, I was always, you know, that kid that was picked last with gym class, because, you know, I was the weird kid and I wasn't very sporty, and, you know, I was never really popular, and that was like the same in high school. And like in all my life, I've never been like the super popular one, and I still don't feel that I'm like, you know, very popular or anything like that. But well, the fact that people actually enjoy the things that I make, and you know, the fact that people, you know, like coming to the stream, and, you know, they like hanging out here and they like being in the community, that is just at one hand is like super nice. It's super heartwarming, and it really, you know, fills me with joy. But it's also kind of, you know, it sometimes still feels but I guess it kind of feels, you know, like unreal, more like, because I'm like, well, when I was younger, I never had that, you know. People never really liked hanging with me, and they were like, you know, I was that weird kid, and the kid that was, you know, gay, because people seem to know that before I even knew myself. So, yeah, sometimes it's kind of still feels weird. Like, right, do people actually like being here, or are they just here because they, you know, they like tolerate me, but that's it, you know? So yeah, that's why, like I said, you know, the fact that people actually support me, in all the ways that you guys do, that means so much to me. So thank you again so much for all that you do. There we go. Not like, there we go, I said it, but more like, well, that was a little, you know, heart to heart. And yeah, sometimes that's needed, you know. Sometimes you just need to open up a little bit and share what you feel. And I think that's very important. You should do it at the end of the stream with no rates. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Am I a content creator? Creating content for content creators? Yeah, I don't know. Like, what? Like, am I a content? Oh wait, am I a content creator? Well, I think that's what you mean. Like, am I content in creating content? I like, if that's what you mean, then I like the pun and the play on words. Yes, I am, because I absolutely love doing it. And even though, like, this morning I was like, can I pull it off? Because I wanted to make 2 videos. I wanted to make the video for today, so like the Ko-fi announcement, and I want to also make a video already for Friday. So I filmed that. I just still need to like edit it and do everything. And then like yesterday when I was working on these things, like literally all day, I absolutely had a good time. Like, I was so, even though things didn't always work and it was kind of stressful sometimes, like I was, you know, it was like, okay, why doesn't it work? How can I fix that? But I was just like totally in the zone, and it was so, I don't know, I was having such a good time. So that's why I always say, like, making content and like streaming is definitely something that is, I've discovered, is like a massive passion of mine. And that's why I also want to pursue this into like a full-time thing, because it's absolutely something that gives me energy and that I, you know, enjoy. If this would be my job and I would stream, I don't know, like every day, I would enjoy waking up in the morning, be like, oh yeah, today I can do that again, you know. And that's something that I really, I don't know, I really missed in like my working life, I guess. I want to get back on the content train, but I want to get my crap together first. No, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I'm still struggling with some things as well. So I definitely also sometimes have like these days when I'm like, you know, today I don't want to make anything. I don't want to go live. I don't want to be on camera and, you know, act all happy and whatever. So I totally get that. I also have those days because I'm still, you know, working on my mental health and stuff like that. But like, you know, overall, like in general, I found that content creation is like something that I absolutely love doing. So, you know, that's like, you know, overall. And I think everyone, like for instance, an actor who loves their job, or like a musician, you know, a singer, or like a, you know, someone in a band, they absolutely love what they do, but they also sometimes have like these moments when they're like, you know what, today I don't want to go on stage. I don't want to be in front of like a crowd or, you know, whatever. So, yeah. I have another stream-related question. How did you manage the horizontal Twitch chat overlay? Ooh, this one you mean down here? That is a how do you call that? Like a extension? No, that's a widget on Stream Elements. I don't think, sadly, otherwise I would be able to be like, oh, well, here we go. I don't have a video on that. However, I can link you to a video of it if you want. But it's a widget. You can, if you use Stream Elements, you can just go to like the link or well, like the description on the video that I will share you, and then you can just add it to your own streams. It's pretty nifty though. I really like it because it's. I mean, you see, there's a lot of things in there, but you know, it still shows the chat, but it doesn't like block this entire side of the screen or anything like that. So. Let me quickly search the video that I want to share with you. Let me quickly check that out. Which one is it? Wait. I'm gonna... Because I don't think he has like a specific video only on that. So it's like in one other video. So let me quickly go to... I'm gonna get you the video. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you the video. But you can just get that for free. So that's sadly not one of the magic things that I made. Well, not necessarily sadly, but yeah. Let's see. I think it's this. Yeah, here we go. You can check it out here. There. That's another content creator that, also likes to make all kinds of cool overlays and stuff like that. In this particular video, I think at that time code as well, 613, that's when he shows how that works. So that's how you can get that. The unobtrusiveness of it is what I really like. Yeah, same thing. And that's something that I enjoy as well, especially since, ever since going to like my minimal overlay thing, I really enjoy that it's, it's like it's down there, but it's not, it's like not in your face. It's very subtle. I really like that. Can I share a video? Oh, well, there you go. There you go. As long as it's an SFW video, of course. Like, within TOS and everything. Just saying. Wait, can I watch that on stream? Is that like a cool... Like, should I watch it on stream? Or is it just more like a general thing? Strange cats. Cat is chat in French. Oh, wait, it's a song? Okay, well, if there's music in it, I'm not going to play it on stream because of, like DMCA. But... I'll check it out later. It's always, I always like these kind of weird videos. So thanks for sharing that. So yeah. Oh man, I really hope we get a raid though. Not necessarily because I want to get a raid, but more like I want to show off the thing that I made because I'm fairly happy with it. It's funny. I shared on my Discord with like the moderators, like, hey, this is something new. If you want to use it, this is how you can use it, all that kind of stuff. And Martin, it was like, oh, that's so cool. I want to see that, and I want to do it. So, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm like, yeah, I want to see it as well. I want to show it off as well. So, but it's still hidden behind things. Technically, if you go to my latest video, like the one that I just posted today, if you search very well. There is a moment that I saw after I've edited it. I was done editing and then I was like, ooh, maybe I should have, I don't know, like blocked that off. But like there is a moment when you can see what it might be. But I mean, you need to know what you're searching for, I think, maybe. But if you search well, you might get like a hint of what it might be. And you also get a hint of my next Ko-fi upload. But it's very subtle. It's like, it's not in... I didn't put it in there, like, intentionally. It was more like... that I was like, afterwards, like, oh, yeah, I just saw that. Well, too bad. Yeah. So I think that's it for that. We are going to play some games, chat. Let's do that. I actually managed to install the game already today, but I didn't go in and check my settings and all that. So I do need to do that still. Because I really haven't had time to actually check my settings and do all those kinds of things. But we're gonna play Okami HD, which again is a game that I've been meaning to play for a while. Yeah, it looks very interesting. I did see already that the beginning of the game is very like, it takes some time to get into it. So I'm very curious to find that out. Also, I got the new Hitman 2, or I got Hitman 2 as well. So maybe on Friday we're gonna play that because I loved Hitman so much. So I totally want to continue with that as well. So yeah. Oh wait, this game is not full screen. Wait, what the hell is that? What is up with it not being full screen? I hope we can make it full screen because if not, that is kind of weird. Let me go here so you guys can actually see something. My I don't know what's up with my PC, but it's kind of slowish in OBS and such. Oh wait, the game actually starts already? Wait. Once upon a time in a faraway land. Wait, stop. Wait, can I skip or can I... How can I make this full screen? Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, begin story. Yeah, but I also want to... New save data will be created. Okay. Options. Yeah, the music. What's up with the music? Options. Camera control. Sound settings. Yes. Background music. Let's lower that a whole lot. Wait, voices I think are okay, but like, you know. All right, how is that? Is that better? All right, let's see. How can I go back? Backspace? Confirm. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. How can I make this full screen? Display settings. Resolution. Yeah. Wait, this game doesn't support 1080? Oh, wait, full screen. There we go. But it still doesn't support 1080. Oh, here we go. I guess it doesn't have... borderless window. Look at that. Perfect. Refresh rate, 144. That's perfect. All right, cool. There we go. Something on the O. Yeah, there's like a line on the O. I think that's like maybe like a Japanese thing. I don't know. I feel the sound is still quite... How do you feel the sound is? Do you guys think it's okay? I think it's kind of loud, but I don't know if it is actually loud or if that's just me. Alright. Let's see. Controls. Well, I don't think we need that for now. New game. Okami. When was the last time you did donate money to your PC? If it's a long time ago, it will slow down. Oh, do you think that's it? Ah, yeah, maybe. Well, in that case, I need to, you know, get something new. Story: Hideki Kamiya. So I've heard so many good things about this game, but I've never played it myself. I wanted to get this game, but I don't have the spending power for it. Small. Oh yeah, because it's small. The D-Drag. Thanks so much for the host. I appreciate it. Sound is okay. Okami means great god or great spirits in Japanese. Ah, okay, that's cool. Right, let's read what's going to happen. A long time ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Ooh. Fake, right? Just a host, but still counts. I still appreciate it. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Why, though? With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were set to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Well, makes sense. Hey Kai, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. I'm doing pretty well myself. Nice. I guess we are that wolf, by the way, chat. Which just makes me happy that we're playing as a wolf. I mean, that's kind of cool. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf. But his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. I think that's us, though. I assume that, you know, because we play as a wolf in this game, so... before long, the night of the accursed festival has arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Such a good game. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Yeah, I've heard many good things about this game, but I also heard that the start is very slow, so that kind of worries me a little bit, so I hope that the start is not going to be too slow. But people said, like, you need to spend, like, 30 minutes in it. 30 minutes, and then after that, things get better, so I really hope that's the case. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Alrighty, I feel this intro is taking quite long. The moon cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. He's already yawning, and we need another 30 minutes. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. So I feel that this was originally a PlayStation 2 game. But you have that, you know, like the paintbrush that we just saw. And I feel that later on it was like also released on the Wii, or maybe there was a Wii game, and then you can actually do the paintbrush strokes with that. Nagi, wasn't that the thing Ross was talking about in Friends? No, that was Unagi. Unagi. Or Samus can roll. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson. Oh no! Stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Oh no! I had a car accident yesterday. I don't have much damage to my car. Luckily, the car of the woman was missing half a bumper. Oh no! Are you okay though, Kai? Like, are you safe? I hope you are, but that's so bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything is, well, hopefully the damage, like you said, is not too much and it's easily repaired. But most importantly, I hope that you are safe and fine. And anyone that may have been driving with you, of course. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. Orochi is a famous 8-headed dragon in Japanese mythology. Oh, it's kind of like, what's the one in Greek mythology called? Like with the multiple heads? If someone says it, I'm like, yeah, that's it. But it's like at the tip of my tongue, but I don't know it now. Hydra? Is it Hydra? No. Or is it? I don't know. Yeah, Hydra. Yeah, okay. Luckily, I was going slowly. Nice. Okay, well, that's good. Then at least it's, you know, it's like more like, you know, like, how do you call it? Like exterior damage than, you know, anything inside. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword and a beacon of hope. As a beacon of hope. We're driving a roundabout, so the speed wasn't too high. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. Was it their fault, though? Not that it really matters, but, like, you know, was it them that made, like, a mistake? Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his sacred, scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands, like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome hands separated from their owner. Hey, he did it! Let's hope they don't grow back, like, you know, usually happens with Hydra. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Oh, it's not done. I thought that was like... that felt like a fitting ending. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Oh no. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. I don't know who Kamiki is. Maybe that's like the village's doctor or something. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. Oh no. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki. Oh, Kamiki is the village name. Okay. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Well, that's kind of nice, but still so sad. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Don't we all? Don't we all? However, this is not the end of the story. Oh, I like that transition. That's so cool. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Wait, what happened though? I have a video about the accident, and yes, she came on the roundabout while I was already driving on it. Oh, that's always helps, like for insurance reasons that you have a video. That's always, I think, a good thing. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Who is that? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Or is it? Oh, did he release the curse again? Oh, no. He did it, I think. I think this guy released the curse. What a dingus. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. Is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it, isn't he? He's gonna do it. He's too fearsome. He's not gonna stand his ground. Oh no. What's he gonna say to the rest of the village? Like, hey, I kind of did an oopsie. Oh man, that I'm yawning already this much is not good, because the more I have a dentist appointment super early, 8 a.m., which I hate. We always get these appointments and they're always way too early. So tonight I need to make sure that I'm not gonna go to sleep too late. I mean, for one, I always hate going to the dentist, especially then also even more when it's at like, 8 a.m. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. I still feel the audio is way too loud, but I can't change it now, so we'll have to wait until this cutscene is over. Cerise W, how are you doing? Welcome on in. It's now a problem when you yawn at the dentist because the mouth needs to be open. Oh, it's not a problem. Yeah. Woods Pride Sakuya. How troublesome. Oh, wait.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Wait. Hello? How troublesome. This is just the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years. I spent protecting this area. Okay.
Never mind. My ears. I know, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I thought I'd do my anime voice, but I need to tweak my anime voice a little bit. It's not great. It's not working too good. Right at the beginning too. Yeah, I literally just started. Sounds like a child candy. Yeah. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Wait, is Amashu Rashi, is that like a person? Oh wait, that's the wolf again. She's bringing the statue back to life. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Is it your original or the remaster? This is the HD version on Steam, so I'm not sure if that's the remaster, but I'm guessing it is. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. But he's tired. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. You know, you can just make later appointments at the dentist, right? I mean, I know I can, but we always make them like a half year in advance. And, well, at the time, I didn't know necessarily like where I was, like, was I going to have a job again? Or like, was I going to be doing something? So that's why I always get like an early appointment. So that, if I have a job, I can just go like before work. But, now I don't yet. So like I could have gone later now, but, well, yeah, it is what it is. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon. Oh wait, Nippon I think is just a Japanese way of saying Japan, I think. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Come on. I need to have some gameplay. Maybe that's... Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what happened? Is she like, is there like a vibrator in her robe or something, or what? Oh, what's that? Phew, what on earth? Wait, what's that? Jiminy Cricket? You again? Wait, I think it is Jiminy Cricket. Sorry for the late reply. Phone was installing a beta. No worries. Oh. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Hey, bro. Yeah. Can you hand me the pamphlet? Brochure? Wow. Freddie Mercury, Bruno Mars, and Venus Williams all walk into the same bar. But they didn't plan it. Ah, yeah, I get it. Lance is an uncommon name nowadays, but in medieval times, people were named Lance a lot. Wow. Denji the Bear, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How's your spring going? Cold. Surprisingly. But how are you doing? Welcome on in. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. Oh, okay. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh. Why did they cover up my, my vision? Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing. No? That's almost a song by YouTube, but that's called Even Better Than the Real Thing. So, so close. Didn't get the joke. Wait, how's my sprinter going? Oh, sprinter as in spring and winter. Oh, no, I do. Okay, well, then I do get it. I just didn't. I just thought it was a typo. I didn't realize it was a joke. What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Wait, is she calling me out? No, my hurts are feelings now. Oh, I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want to feel your hurtings. I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want to do that. I just go cry in the corner. No, don't go in the corner. It was a good joke. I just didn't realize it was one. I thought it was just I auto-corrected it myself, even though I didn't need it to. That's always kind of my thing. When I see when I see like a mistyping, I'm just when like a typo, I just fix it in my own head. And sometimes it's like, dude, that was a joke. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it? You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh, wait, I ate the thing. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword. Denkumaru against you. This is such a long intro, chat. It's taking forever. Just messing with you. I know. I was kind of messing back. What's that growling sound? I don't know. What is it? My stomach? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. It's a good precedent for the game from what I've heard from it. That it's got a lot of, cutscenes. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. Okay, so like what kind of fruit are we talking about? Like pineapple or just apples or like coconuts, like the harder stuff that is like harder to cut? Like what kind of things are we dealing with? I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. But hey, no pressure. No pressure. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. Again, what fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that. Oh, the girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's an awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Oh, wow, we can finally do something. Cool. We can finally move. Look at that. All right, I guess we're going to go inside the tree. This feels awfully lot like the start of Ocarina of Time, where you go into the Deku tree first. It's just that the game is long, or at least that's what a couple of friends who have played it have told me. So I looked online on like how long to beat, and it says like 30 hours. Which is, well, not overly long, but, you know, still quite some time. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna find out. Beowulf time! Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. See, changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I mean, I don't know. I hope so. Oh, what the? Oh, no. What is this? Wait. Okay. First things first. Camera control. Invert x-axis. Yeah. Wait, well, I think. Yes. And also y-axis. Who thought that was a good idea to do it like that? Also, is the sound okay, chat? Because I feel that the sound is kind of loud, but if it's fine for you guys, then I'm just going to leave it like this. But I feel that everything is kind of loud. So I'm going to lower things just a little bit. All right. Yes. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Normal mouse control. Perfect. All right, what's my point of view? I can look like this, or I can zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we got 2 points of view. Okay, good. Good. Can we jump? We can with spacebar. Oh, what's that? Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. So it's basically a save point, I guess. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Yeah. And let me give you a little bit of advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I hate that the text is going so slow. I don't think I can increase that. Wait, can I increase that? I didn't see that as a original settings, display settings maybe? Text speed? No, I don't think I can set text speed. Filter, light, heavy, normal. I don't know what filter does, but I'm just gonna set it to normal, I think. My bits are broken. I wanted to test a new emoji. Wait, is there a new emoji? You can't have emojis right next to each other. An origin mirror, not a Steam mirror. Maybe because well, the way that I see it, there was like cheer 10, but then like instantly next to that is the heart. So maybe there needs to be a space next to it. Yeah, let's save, I think. Okay, so we need to make multiple save files. We can only have 4. Oh no, we're gonna have quite a few. Okay, we're gonna have enough save files. So 30. I don't know how many we need to make, but well, let's start with one. Wait, literally 30 minutes. Okay, so 26 minutes in, and we're playing the game. So I guess maybe what people were saying, that it takes like half an hour before you actually get in, that might actually be true.
Test.
Thank you for the biddies. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press to bust them with your head. Alright. I mean, I've played Zelda. I kind of know, like, you know, how to do this. Way to go, furry friend. Ah, see? They know I'm a furry. That's so cool. They know I'm a furry, so they call me a furry friend. That's so nice. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Give me the coins. Oh, we actually get yen. Nice. I mean, it's kind of a shame that yen is basically worth nothing. So we need quite a bit of it if we want to, you know, buy something, but still. Do we actually need to collect it, or does it just go to me? It comes to me. Okay, good. Can't use emoji. Texting emoji or emoji only no longer works. Oh, wait. Is that true? That is weird. I was going to say, like, okay, maybe I can test myself, but I guess, well, I can't test because I can't give myself bits. Whoa, whoa. Hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. The chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out.
Rushed face.
Brushed face. Yeah, see? So only emoji still kind of works, I guess. Thank you for the biddies. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press space to jump. Then press space again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I mean, I can't really press, you know, firmly, right? Oh, wait, maybe I can. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. All right. Again, chat, let me know if the audio is not good. Like if it's too quiet or too loud. Like I feel for me, it feels very unbalanced. I feel like the music is like very loud. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Like if everything is fine for you guys, then it's fine. But just like in my headset, it feels very unbalanced. Oh, we obtained a Holy Bone S.
Heartfire.
Heartfire. Amaterasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Perfect. Again, thank you for the biddies. Alright. Looks like the bridge is out. Yeah, it looks that way. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? Oh.
Heartfire heart no mouth face fog.
Heartfire heart, no mouth face, fog. Thanks again for the biddies. Wait, which one of those is new? That's kind of long. Mind if I call ya Ami? Can I say yes? Listen, Emmy. I've heard of the spirits of the brush. Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture worth 1,000 words, right? Hey, look at that. He's just painting the bridge. That's convenient. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there's 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Wow, that is... The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but... God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I have no idea. Guess we're gonna find out. Tried to cheer bandage, but can't use that emoji with a cheer. Oh, that's weird. Ah, River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River. But I surely don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Wait, do we need to go this way? Yeah, I think we need to go that way. But first I want to go up here. Because, you know, you never know what you can find in high places. Luck can be found in high places. That's what, you know, Jiminy Cricket just told us. So... Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? Oh yeah, they totally are. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Wait, that's not how that works. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press Control to hold the brush, then to draw. I surely spend a heck of a lot of time practicing that, mumble. Okay. There we go. Kabloomy. Oh wait, did we just unleash that thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing that we did that? Yomigami! Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day, when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you, once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, no pressure though. No pressure whatsoever. Whoa, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? I don't know, we're gonna find out. That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly.
Unleash the Kraken, a Yamagami.
Unleash the Kraken. Thanks for the biddies. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Well, I guess me. Hey, look at that. We got an achievement. By the way, can someone try out the PlayStation trophy thing? Because I've done so much testing the other day that I hope that I didn't actually break it, you know, like on stream. Yeah, we've seen this. Drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river, there's no way you could pull it off a stunt like that. Wanna bet? Dude, I boop your snoot. Yes, it works. Perfect. I mean, it would be kind of awkward, you know, that I was working on this all day yesterday, and then I go live, and then I kind of, you know, it doesn't work anymore. Wait, what do I do? Do I just fill this in, or like... Oh, okay, yeah, that's literally what I had to do. Okay. Whoa, a river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew this darn thing? That was me, dude. I just did that. Wait, why can't I get out? Oh, it's not finished. Boom. Oh, it's still not finished. Oh, man. Oh wait, we only have like a finite amount of ink, I think. Like we can see in the top left here, I think that's like my ink supply. Okay, we're so close though. So close. There we go. I think that's it. Perfect. It's funny how like the like the way that we looked at it made it feel like, you know, we were already there. But it was a lot further than it initially looked like. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it whatever food we can find around here. Alright, sounds good. Can't you just draw a line up? Yeah, maybe I could have done that. But again, like my... Nectar fills sour apple, fills Astral Pouch a little bit. My, like my point of view, like the way that I was looking at things, made it seem like it was a lot less far than it actually was. Consumed an orange. Alright, I hope the game is not gonna constantly tell me what I ate. Because I'm, you know... If I just ate it, I'm like, yeah, I can see what I ate. It's fine, you know? Now loading. That loading sequence was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. All right, let's see. I love the art style of the game. It looks so nice, like with all these brush strokes and everything. It looks very, it has like a very unique style of art. I think that's also what made me interested in the game back when it was released. You know, like back in the day. Because I saw it and I was like, man, this game looks so cool. And I kind of liked a lot that it had like a wolf as a main character, which is kind of funny now that I think of it. Because, you know, like, I don't know, I think I liked it a little bit too much at the time. So maybe that was kind of like, you know, a clue, like maybe I am a furry, but I just didn't know that was a thing. And I thought it was so cool. I saw this and was like, oh man, this game has a wolf as a main character. How awesome is that? I want to play it. We consumed dumplings. Oh, nice. Doughy balls made from grain. I love dumplings. Alright, let's go all the way up. I do have to say, though, even though I love the art style, it does make the game look... like, sometimes, you know, perspective makes it slightly harder, I think, because of, like the thick black lines. Is this a legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero, Nagi, is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. Yeah, that's me, I think. First, the River of the Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? I don't know, I just came here just like you did. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. It's funny, though, that it's 100 years, because, like, the same is in Breath of the Wild, in Zelda. I think the Calamity was, like, 100 years ago. Is that like, a thing? You know, that, like, things like that always take 100 years? Doesn't that broken sword bug me? It kind of does, but... Oh, wait. Okay, I think I know what I can do. I can draw it back. I'm not sure if that's too long. There we go. It really was your brushwork all this time. It was, yeah. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? I'm Ami Saratsu. What's that name? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... seahorse? Oh, like a mouse. Okay, I did not anticipate that to be the case, but okay, a mouse. Welcome. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Yeah! So many things happening. I can't pause the game. Yay, we got our raid. That is awesome. Wait, let me pause the game. I can't pause the game. F1, skip. Yeah, I want to skip. And I want to pause. Stop it. I want to pause the game. How is everyone doing? Welcome on in for the raid. How are people doing? Naoma, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Wait. Show me the power slash. I don't want to... Stop it. Let me... Okay, quick. I need to do something, but I want to pause the game for a second. Naoma, thank you so much for the raid. I massively appreciate it. Didn't think you had it in ya. Yeah. Okay, I'm quickly gonna skip so I can talk to you guys. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah. Master's power slash, okay. There we go, finally, I can pause the game and talk to you guys. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for that raid, Naoma. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. For those who don't know, my name is MrJordilicious. I'm a Friday streamer. Currently, we are trying to play some Okami, but you know the game is kind of making it hard. So I'm gonna mute the game for a second there and give you guys some music to listen to. But welcome on in. I saw Okami. I just had to raid. Nice. I really appreciate it. I saw some people also come in with you. We got Zagi, Radium, buddy. How are you doing? Signal Lancer, and Poktokots. And of course, Naoma herself as well. I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. And this is actually a perfect opportunity because I got something new that I wanted to show you guys when I got a raid. And this is perfect. I want to... Wait, how can I mute this game? Can I just... Wait, I'm gonna turn off like all the sound because I wanna mute the game, but I can't. Okay, there we go. That should do it. All right. I want to show you guys something because I got something new that I made, yesterday, and I wanted to show that off with a raid, and now we actually have our own proper raid. So, well, first of all, Alt F4 while muted. First of all, again, thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Naoma, thank you for sending your community over. That is so kind. And those of you who decide to stick around, I hope you had an amazing time in Naoma's stream. And if you decide to stick around in mine, I hope you have a good time in mine as well. However, seeing as, Naoma, you introduced your community to my stream and to me, I think it's only fair that I do the same thing by introducing my community to your streams. People know what I do, and, people coming in, I just explained, I just introduced myself and said what I do. But I think it's only fair that I also tell to everyone that is in my stream, like, hey, check out Naoma. They are awesome. But this is what you can expect in their stream. So I have, wait, I'm going to type it in. I'm going to do this one, Martin, for now, and then you can do, ones after that. I have, I'm going to do a drum roll. This thing, Naoma, or people, this is what Naoma's stream is all about. I hope it's working. There we go. I hope it's working. Playing Fall Guys. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh no!
We tried.
That's always the worst when that happens in Fall Guys. I hate it. Oh wow, you did come far though. I mean, you were not, the first to go. Oh, people did clip it.
Fact that could anyone have clipped that?
Oh, that was funny. Well, thank you so much, Naoma. I really appreciate it. It doesn't work fully though. That's actually good because there should be a chat message in chat as well with a link to that clip. So it doesn't properly work just yet, but that's a good thing because then I can check that out and be like, hey, why don't you work the way that you should? Yeah, that makes me wonder, why don't you work the way that you should? Because you totally should. Everything is set up the way that it should work. Why don't you just work? All right, well, that's good to know that that doesn't work. But yeah, that's my new raid thing. So like a raid shout out with a random clip. I have such bad clips. Well, this is a random clip. I made this myself yesterday, this effect. And if you like what you see, coming Friday, if things go properly and the way that they should, you can download that effect for free over on my Ko-fi page. I will link that in the in the chat over there. That's something I launched today and I'm super proud of and super happy with. My Ko-fi page where I will try to launch and share these effects that I made with all of you guys to download for free. And if you want to support me, it's a pay what you want system, so you can totally do that. But if you don't want to or you cannot, that's totally fine as well. But this is the next effect that's gonna go live coming Friday over on my Ko-fi. So check it out if you like what you see. The raid Polaroid or the raid effect with a random clip of the streamer that is coming in. So yeah, that's the thing that I wanted to show you guys. I'm super happy with that. Thank you again so much for the raid. We got a new Polaroid, which is awesome. And then we also have this effect that we just showed off. I also get eliminated every time because of cheaters. Oh man, are they still in the game though? Like, I feel they managed to do a lot of things for cheaters, getting rid of cheaters, but are they still in the game? Do they still do that? Okay, so it's good to know though that it doesn't work properly with the chat message, which is weird because it totally should. So I don't know why that doesn't work. But that's something I'm gonna have to look at. But I'm gonna do that off stream, of course. But again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let's continue with Okami. I literally just begun today. So this is my first time playing it. And I like it so far. The only thing that I didn't necessarily like a lot was... No, I don't want to actually confirm. The only thing that I didn't like was that there was like a massive long intro. I want to do an experiment. Can monkeys typing on a typewriter really make good password? Well, that's an interesting experiment, but like, how do you plan on, doing that? All right, let's lower some volumes. I mean, the volume is so loud. It's so annoying. Okay, so I think I learned something. I kind of skipped through a little bit of things here because I wanted to, welcome you guys properly. What a magnificent statue. The legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him. Okay, oh, I can just leave. Okay, there we go. I think. So I learned Power Slash. Oh, I think I need to use that now. There we go. Oh, wait, do we need to use that every time? We need to go in and then do... Oh, crap, I just destroyed those trees. I didn't want to do that. It was not my intention to actually destroy those trees, but I guess I can, so that's good to know. There was no effect for the clip coming in. Curtains came in without effect. Well, there's a fade. There was like a small fade, but I feel that my computer is not really liking me being live today. I don't know what it is, like my PC, but like my OBS. Everything is kind of, you know, a little bit, it's not super fluid, so I'm not sure what is causing that, but there should be like a small fade-in effect. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Oh, what, the shield? Well, press the mouse to use its power against them. Oh, but wait, I thought mouse pressing was already, you know, headbutts. Look, Emmy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Power slash! Oh crap, that didn't work. Okay, I think that one is done for anyway. Power slash! Oh, there we go. Oh wait, I literally slashed them in half. Wow, that's dramatic. Results: 1 tree, damage 1 tree. Okay, I didn't see all that, but I think that's what we did. Perfect. Raisin, welcome in. I got some bad news. This game can be somewhat story heavy at times. Yeah, I discovered. I think we literally just did like 20 minutes or 30 minutes to even gain control of our character. I think it literally took like 25 minutes, something like that. So I saw online that it can take like 30 minutes to actually finish this game. Well, I wonder how many of those 30 hours. I wonder how many of those 30 hours are actually gameplay instead of, you know, watching cutscenes. Step 1, obtain monkey and typewriter. Then that's the reason. It didn't work since you had 2 marks on stream. Wait, it didn't work since I had 2 marks on stream? Wait, what didn't work? Wait, you guys didn't see... you guys didn't see the effects? Or you didn't see the scene with the raid? Oh, when I did the brush. Oh, wait. Oh, I did this and I did that. Ah. Okay, so I can only do like this. Oh, crap. Yeah, I totally broke that. Okay, there we go. There we go. I thought you were talking about the raid clip effect, but okay. Well, I mean, of course, it's a power slash, and I did like a power slash move, so of course that didn't count. Also, I saw that I missed the follow. Leo Wolf, thanks so much for the follow, and welcome to the delicious people. Because you followed just now, I can say you are truly delicious yourself as well. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I totally missed that earlier, maybe because of the raid and like everything happening in the game. I guess that's why I didn't hear that. All right, so we need to go that way because the arrow is very much pointing me in that direction. So I guess we're just going to go back to where we came from. Stop breaking things. Oh, no, another one of these enemies. Wait. Why didn't that work? There was only 1 stroke. Is it down? No, yeah, that one is. We obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Alright, I'm not sure why that didn't work, because I feel they were grey, but maybe they weren't? I don't know. Alright. Oh, damage. Is that good? Also, we get money for defeating these things. Who's giving us that money? Like, why is someone giving us money for defeating these enemies? And who is paying that? Also, what are we going to do with the money? Like, do we have to buy things later on? I only own this game in 3 copies. You could say it was a bit of... Oh, I only own this game. PS2, Wii, and Xbox One. Oh, so this is the Steam one. I guess you don't have the Steam one then. So you can add another one to your collection. Now we have 50 followers left. Oh, for the 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, you're still hoping it's going to happen before May, right? I think that was your call. Like you said, we're going to get to 1,000 before May. I still don't know if it's going to happen, but that was... yeah, that was your take. Damage isn't good, it's how much damage you took, avoid it. Oh, okay. I thought like the more beautiful trees, that's actually a good thing. Okay, so we're still going this way. I mean, the arrow is very clear where we have to go, which is always good. I always like it when the game is clear where we have to go. Oh wait, another one of these Trojan horses. I'm guessing we're going down. Yeah, let's just go down. Oh wait, I think we just have to go out of this tree again because we came inside of this, you know, like this Deku tree thing. So I guess we have to go back out of it again. All the while, of course, breaking all the pots. Like I said, I've played many Zelda games, so like when I see jars like that, I just break them. I can't help it. All right, let's save. I think I can just save it over my first game because, you know, I didn't really do anything too much about it. Also, look at the cute little... I don't know what it is, like the cute little wolf icon that is like in front of the snout of, you know, like my werewolf on screen there. That is so cute. I love it. Save completed. Perfect. Trojan is in Greece. This is ancient Japan. Wait, we have to climb up. Oh, no. We don't have to climb up. We can now just do that. Haha. Clever. So pretty. Oh, I love the music. The music is really nice. Music and or sound effects. So small and cute, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, like the little wolf. I think it was a wolf. It was so small and so cute. Yeah, world fixed. 5 CDs of music. Wow, 5 CDs. Wow, the village been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could spend some more time in her kimono. Wait, why? Why did Jiminy Cricket want to spend more time in her kimono, huh? If you know what I mean. See? See? Jiminy Cricket wanted to... Yeah, oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, you dirty devil. Oh, whoa. But seriously, what with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. As soon as a huge pervert, you learn. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think... I think we just discovered that. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait, this is where we just came from. Yeah. Wait, I saw something to examine, though. What was that? Oh, examine. The sacred tree protects Kamiki village.
Spending time in your kimono.
Oh, I love there's actually a kimono emoji. Kimono-o. Kimono-o. All right, let's go down to the village. Let's go downtown. Oh, by the way, Naoma, I didn't even see what you were streaming. So many things were happening. What were you streaming? How was your stream, by the way? I hope you had a good time. I totally forgot to ask with all the things that were happening all at once. I totally didn't think of that. I do apologize. Hello. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Wait, I don't think this is a statue. I think this is actually a villager. Wait, can I paint them in? No. Wait, can we... Wait. Hang on. I was streaming arts. Oh, nice. What were you arting? Drawing or painting or, you know, arting? I'm gonna do some art myself as well. I was thinking, you know, we're making like a long, you know, like this, like a cucumber, and then we add like, you know, it's gonna be like a bowl full of like a fruit bowl, you know, like a cucumber with 2 tomatoes to the side. I don't know. You liked it? You liked it? Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. I'm just saying, don't clip that. That was just my drawing of a cucumber and some tomatoes, okay? Like, there wasn't anything weird. There wasn't anything weird. I was working on some images from banners under my stream. Oh, nice. Like the, yeah. Like the panels. Oh, nice. Wait, the rest of the village is also statues.
Cucumber in your kimono.
See? Yeah. And some tomatoes as well. Wait, what does this say? We don't have time to stroll around reading all the signs. Oh. Wait, this game is kind of forbidding me to read signs. It's basically the opposite of Zelda. Hello. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Wow, you only catch on to that right now. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. I love how Jiminy Cricket is like, you know, all sweaty. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Well, I think we're gonna have a hard time finding them. Wait, can we go into these houses? I saw this door was opened. Wait, somebody left their stove on. Like the oven. Hey, what are you doing? This is no time to be goofing off. Wait, can I like... Okay, I can't do anything with that. I was like, maybe I can, you know, blow out the fire because I don't want this house to burn down because, you know, everyone's turned to stone and they left their stove on. You know, we all just clipped that. No, you guys didn't clip that. No. Oh, I specifically told you guys not to clip that. Why does nobody listen to me? Why does nobody ever listen to me? You would be sweaty too when you jump that much. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Hey, what are you doing? There's no time to be goofing off. Oh. Why does the game tell me to examine something if I only get a scolding from Jiminy Cricket over there? Okay, so we won't go into houses anymore because, you know, apparently we are not allowed to do that. Wait, is there someone over there? No, that's a tree. Never mind. I thought it was a person. Oh, wait, there is something here, clearly. I mean, it's shiny. Oh, it's another save point? Okay. Oh, look, we got another cute wolf. And we got a sort of like a dragon. And we also have a little mouse. That's kind of cute. Oh, the wolf, though. The wolf one, though, is so small and cute. I love it. It's so cute. Go back and clip it. I got it. No, Neki! Oh, Neki, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Fun fact, Okami was originally supposed to be looking all more realistic in real life, but this traditional art style was done because it didn't look good enough on PS2. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's an old game. So it makes sense that they kind of had to, you know, dial back the graphics. I was just saying, though, like earlier, how much I love the art style. It looks so cool. It's like, you know, it's kind of cel-shaded, but not too much cel-shaded. I don't know. Oh, wait. I feel like I can do something here, though. Yeah, see? Well, I mean, I didn't really do much. I let its flowers bloom, but still. Wait, but these are shiny. Can I... Is that like, you know, a puzzle? Do I need to make them bloom everywhere or like what? It's all the gods you recover as you recover them. Ah, okay. I mean, I totally didn't put it in your Discord already. No, Starsesh! Oh my god. You guys are funny. I love you guys. What did you call it? I can't alt-tab out of this game. That's annoying. I can't really go and check because, you know, alt-tabbing out of this game is, like, impossible. But, of course, I will check it out. I mean, you can... clips, you can always link in the chat. Like, clips are the only links that always work for everyone. So, like, if you made a clip you want to share it with everyone, you can always just link it in the chat as well. I love that title. Nobody clipped that and then that emoji. See, it's a proof that nobody ever listens to me. Who the heck put this big rock here? I don't know. It's blocking the only road out of the village.
You are awesome. Thank you for the sub.
Hello, Mr. Jord 1 WAVE.
Hello, Plus. Thank you so much for that sub. I was going to say for the follow. Thank you so much for the sub. I massively appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome on in. And thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Also, Competes. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Thank you for the sub, Plus. I really appreciate it. We're going to go to the wheel in a bit once I can pause the game properly, because that's kind of a thing in this game. But I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? I take it there. Today was a good day. Very good. My mic arrived and I set it up. Did some tests too with the sound. Hoping to start even streaming soon. Went then to reward myself with a pizza. And had an overall good time. Nice. That is good to hear. Also, what kind of pizza did you get? What is your go-to pizza? Treat yourself. Yeah, listen to Tom Haberford and Donna Meagle. Tom Haberford and Donna Meagle. Treat yourself. Doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. I mean, I think I can squeeze through there, but I'm not allowed to. So, okay, never mind. But I didn't see anyone, though, that was still alive. So, like, what do they want? Do I need to paint something for them? Oh, wait, can I go inside this thing?
Pizza in your kimono.
A pizza in my kimono? Well, I mean, I can eat a pizza in my kimono, despite the fact that I don't own a kimono, but technically I could eat a pizza in my kimono, you know. Would be nice if the next streamer also had a shout out clip and we get the clip of you painting a tomato with a cucumber. Yeah, that would be something. Also, let's I think we can pause the game here. Again, I don't think I can mute it. I don't know what's up with that. I can't mute it, but there's not a lot of sounds here, so we can actually go to the wheel while I turn on some music. Again, Plus, thank you so much for that sub. I massively appreciate it. Welcome on in. I want to try and see if I can... Yeah, there we go. I can actually take control of my mouse, which is good. Because I feel I missed some things in chat. Treats a pizza. There's no favorite pizza. Whatever tastes good. Just a nice, good, simple mincemeat pizza. Where do I spam photos of it? I mean, you can put photos in the Discord, of course, in the, what is it called? Photos and videos channel. I'm fine. I just need a BFG or a rocket launcher to fix my internet. How about you all? Ah, internet issues. That's so sad. I'd look cute in one, though. In a kimono. I don't know. I don't think I have a figure for a kimono. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if it would, you know, hug my body nice. Anyway, let's spin the wheel for Plus, who came in with that sub, which is massively appreciated. And we're going to go to, oh, the mystery candy. I think that is actually going to be the last mystery candy, Plus. So that's going to be a thing. The last mystery candy. Let me grab it. Yeah, it's the last one. There's no more mystery candy left. So this bag, empty. And this is the last mystery candy that we have. It's also elongated, just as my cucumber that we just drew on stream. So yeah, it's mystery candy number 3. Eat the bag. I'm not gonna eat the bag. We still have this. So I'm good. But I just need to make sure that we get rid of the mystery candy. Oh, that's a shame though. I always love mystery candy. But let's see what's on this. I'm gonna put that away. That little effect over there. No, don't eat the... No, I'm not gonna eat the bag. I mean... This is a paper bag. And paper with... I mean, I feel like a little bit of a layer on it. No, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. We're just gonna get rid of the bag. I'm gonna open up this though. And we're gonna eat this. Whatever this is. So let me open that. I'm gonna open it for you. I can read you the newspaper, like my local news. For instance, this article here says that people get free masks if they are a family. I don't know how, but you can get...
MIJ Zakia.
Yeah, you can get a free mask if you are a family. So that's a good thing. What is this? Oh, I know these. Oh, I know these. I love these. I love these. Nerds rope. Oh, I love those. They are the worst to eat, though, especially since they are... well, this has already been bended, so, you know. But yeah, this is something I absolutely love. Let me put that away. Also, Martin, thank you for the biddies. Last candy for sure. The best for the end, last or something like this. I mean, well, kind of. Nerds ropes are so delicious. I had only 2 of those in my life. I don't have these often, but a friend of mine actually got me some a long time ago. And I was like, oh, I've never heard of this, but this is awesome. They actually worked in like a distributor for like all kinds of candy. So that he was like, hey, you want to get like a box of all kinds of different candy? I was like, hell yeah. So he got me like a box of all kinds of different candy, and this was one of it. And it was so good. I'm trying to find where the opening is. I don't think there's like an official way to open that. I do want to open it like subtly, because as you might see on the packaging. Wait, I have a tiny scissor. Let me get that. So the thing that this is made out of, as you can see here, is there's like all these tiny little, tiny little balls over there, and they are like basically stuck to a stuck to like a sticky like center. But like if I there's probably a lot of loose ones of those in there as well. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I love it. Made of nerds and rope. Yeah, basically. Let me try to get it out. I'm gonna try and make it, come out at the top there. Give me 5 minutes. I fix my internet with the chainsaw and I give it to you just after. All right, let me try and get some out. So I'm not gonna eat the entire thing all at once, but as you can see, it's very sticky. And you have like all these balls that are on top of it. And I think one just fell down, which is fine. I'll fix that later. But yeah, this is it. It's got like 3 colors. It's got like green, red, and white. And then it's got like this sticky center. That's so good. I love it. Well, that was definitely a good last mystery candy of this batch. Love it. So good. All right. I'm gonna try and be mindful with this. I'm not gonna eat the entire thing all at once, because then I can space it out over the entire stream. I had a nerd rope recently, but it was not the standard variety. Oh, what kind? Wow. Death by nerd ropes. What kind of variety did you have? Oh wait, this is holiday. So this is the holiday variety. That's why it's these colors. Open your maw and use your paw. I love nerd rope. You're killing me. I just went on a diet. Oh, Naoma, no. Okay, I'm not gonna say how much I like it then. I'm not gonna say how much I like it then. I'm just gonna say, oh, I enjoy eating this. I don't mind. Why can't I get this out of there? What the hell is up with this? Merry Crimbus. Yeah. Merry Chrysler. I'm trying to get it out, but it's so hard. Okay. Wait, that's what she said. I try to get it out, but it's so hard. Let me do it like this. All right. So good. So good. All right, I'm going to save that. And, well, while we're at it, I might as well take a quick break as well to get something new to drink. I'm a nerd. I also love nerds. Your werewolf streampad is bobbing his head in time with the music I'm listening to. Ooh, that's nice. I'll just say it had a milligram rating on it. Wait, on the rope? I'm not sure if I get it. Happy Independence Day. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler, excuse me. I celebrate Toyota-thon. Merry Midsummer.
Bit fact.
Oh.
Nerds are now made by the Ferrara Candy Company, a subsidiary of Ferrero Group.
Oh.
With their anthropomorphic covers, Nerds usually contain 2 flavors per box, and each flavor has a separate compartment and opening. Larger packages may contain various colors, sometimes referred to as rainbow nerds.
Wait, anthropomorphic covers? What? How are these anthropomorphic covers? I mean, they are basically Yoshis, right? Like, what are those? Like, it seems like they're Yoshis. But like, how are these intro? I don't get it. Little nerdlings. Wait, so these are supposed to be anthropomorphic? Okay, well, today we learned. I didn't know that. But thank you for the biddies, and thank you for the bit fact as well. I love it. I love it. Rainbow nerds are gay. Rainbow nerds. The little nerdlings. Oh, those are intro nerds. Because they are nerds, but made similar to human. In that they have human characteristics. But they don't have arms. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. He doesn't have arms. He's only got, like, legs and feet. And I think... I'm not sure if the other ones have arms. So, like... Yeah, I don't know. They have eyes and mouths. Alright, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna, like... You know, deny it. I'm not gonna be, like, an anti-nerds intro, you know, thing. But still. Humans don't have snouts, but we call furries intro. Yeah, but, you know, furries have, you know, arms. And these things don't. Okay, I see your point. I see your point. Well, that's kind of nice though. Don't gatekeep the nerds. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm not gonna be like a he said, she said thing, or, you know, like an anti. I'm not gonna start a nerds are not intro. But that's kind of funny. So nerd is can we say that nerds are basically the candy of choice for furries because they are also intro and they basically promote it as well? Can we say that? I'm about to call Ditto intro. Let's get in on the ground floor of this. My nerd sauna is grape flavored. My nerd sauna. There's also camel balls, the candy. I've had those, Naoma. I've actually had those. I think they were in my bag of mystery candy. The camel balls. All right, I'm gonna take one last bit of intro nerds because, you know, apparently now we can do that, seeing as you know, intro nerds approved by furries. The nerd discourse is what I needed to wake back up after class. Oh, that makes me happy to hear, Naki, that I woke you up. So good. I love it. It's also funny that there's a safety warning on here as well. Saying that small objects such as hard and soft candies may inadvertently become lodged in the throat, which is interesting because sometimes I want things to be advertently lodged in my throat, but these can be inadvertently, which is not what I want. Also may contain egg, which is also kind of interesting. How does this contain egg? But yeah, it says here as well. It is indeed distributed by the Ferrera company, Chicago, Illinois. Cool. Well, today we learned a lot of things about nerds. I mean, who knew that this candy that I love a lot, actually has so much history and so much like things that we can learn about it. I should add that to the package. Furry approved. Yeah, like a stamp of approval by the furry community. We need an approved official intro furry candy competitive bracket. I mean, are there any other candies that are, like, you know, openly intro? That's a good question. Where are they made? Well, apparently, well, it's distributed by the Ferrera company, which was, we just learned, a subsidiary of the Ferrero company or Ferrero group. But it was made in Chicago, Illinois. Probably I will check the internet. Chicago, Illinois. All right, I'm gonna get something new to drink, chat. And then after I come back, we're gonna continue with Okami. I'm having a surprisingly good time. Despite the fact that we had a ton of, you know, cutscenes and story that we just went through. But I'm having a surprisingly good time. So hopefully you guys are all having so as well. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. In the meantime, while I'm gone, feel free to check out my new Ko-Fi page that I just launched today. If you are a streamer, there's going to be a lot of effects on there that you can download in the future for free. So, you know, be sure to check that out. And if you're not a streamer, I'm hoping, or I'm planning to add some things there as well that will, you know, even if you're not a streamer, will be interesting and nice to check out as well. For now, though, I'm going to take a quick break, get something new to drink, and, well, try to save my nerds because I love them so much and I don't want to, you know, get rid of them all in one go. So I'm going to save this for, I don't know, in like half an hour or something. Yeah, and then we're going to continue after that. So I'm going to be right back. You guys also get something to drink. This is the perfect time. Or take a bathroom break or anything like that. And I will see you in a few short minutes, chat. I will be right back. Alright, chat. I have returned with something new to drink and some new energy to continue with this game. What did I miss? I'm just getting Candy in their fursuit. Wait, getting Candy in their fursuit? Candy's Sona is a nerd Sona. OMG. Wait, who's Candy? Oh, Candy, like Candy from my stream? I mean, now it is. Hello! Hello! Alright, let's continue with Okami. Okami. Also, wait, let me check my my Discord real quick for the clip that was shared earlier. All right. Oh, Neki, I just saw your DM. That's a good thing to know. Thanks for that. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see if I can just go back to the game now. I'm not sure why things are like, you know, so stuttery today, because I restarted my PC when I went live. Wait, I broke something, I think. Wait, did I break something? There we go. Wait, no, I did break something. Everything's broken. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. All right, I feel that something is using my CPU and I don't know what it is. But something is like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. And I can say, well, I'm not sure what you are doing either, but I don't like it as well. All right, let's give these a little bit of flowers. Hey. Oh, there's no time to... Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. No, that wasn't like a clue. I wasn't supposed to fix that. Okay. Then I'm kind of without a clue to what I need to do. Please donate for a new CPU. I mean, I feel my CPU is not actually that bad. I'm saving up for a GPU, which I still feel is going to take some time before I can actually get that with, you know, like current situation in the world. But now my CPU is also being like, hey, dude, you know what? If you are going to buy something new, why don't you treat me to something new as well? And I'm like, well, I want to, but I don't have the money to buy and the new GPU and the new CPU and the new PSU. Like, I need to have a new power supply as well, because if I buy a new graphics card, I need to get a new power supply as well, because otherwise it's not going to work. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe there's something over there. Oh, no. Wait, can I just swim? Wait, I think I can, but it costs me stamina, I think, or something, I guess. Oh, wait, this is just the animation. Oh, never mind. I thought maybe there was something there, but I guess that's just the animation of the waterfall coming down. No, I died! Oh, no. Do I consider goldfish as entro? I mean, I don't like, you know, regular goldfish, I don't, but if you make them entro, if you give them, you know, human-like abilities, then I guess it counts. I think anything can be an entro, though. Like, I don't think there's like a, you know, a list of entro-approved species or anything like that. I think anything can technically be anthropomorphic. Do I need to paint them? No. Do I need to, like, draw their thoughts? No. The smile? Wait, do I need to do something with the smile? I'm so confused. What does the game want from me? Oh, wait. Hey. Oh. Why does Mr. Cricket constantly keep reminding me that I can't be goofing off? Wait, can I make a bridge here as well? Like, you know, one of those things that we just made earlier? Nope. Oh, the goldfish smile. Alright, I feel that I need to do something here, though. Looks like power slash just isn't enough. Okay, I'm not sure if I have another ability, though. Wait, can I just... Wait, maybe if I draw on it. No. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on. The village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Ooh, okay. Ah, there we go. I just had to talk to the... or examine the thing twice. All right, well... By the way, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone has an amazing Wednesday so far. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some high ground. Relax, okay? We're gonna go and find some higher ground. Who's that? Stevie Wonder? People... keep on turning. Da, 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 I don't know the lyrics, but we're gonna go up this mountain now to go and find some higher ground, and that's what we'll do. Just prepping for a meeting coming up. Oh, is it like a face-to-face meeting, or is it a like an online Zoom meeting? This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. I mean, that doesn't mean the sun is not shining. There's just something blocking the light of the sun. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Is this some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? I don't know. I mean, I know literally just as much as you do. If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves the sun. Wait, is that how simple that is? But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush for God for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Okay, well, let's draw a sun. I do want to make it, you know, like a proper sun. I mean, that's a cute sun, isn't it? I kind of like, you know... You're not actually trying to draw the sun, are you? I am! Okay, wait, the game doesn't like my interpretation of a sun. Forget it. I don't know what I was thinking. How could anyone face the sky and draw a nice round circle and expect the sun to actually appear? Wow. Okay, okay. We're just gonna do the boring thing that you want. I mean, again, I wanted to make it, you know, like a smiley face, but like, you know, like the Teletubby sun. Haribo has the bear. Oh yeah, that is true. Haribo has like an intro bear. That is so true. Distance, but face to face. Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. Yes, it is. That's the name of the sun god. So it had followed that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt the skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Emmy, let's go back to the village. We've got to see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Wait, why is that guy bouncing an orange on his head? Village elder, Mr. Okay, well, I guess that's my question answered. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. I love how the wolf starts, you know, actually sits down. He's like, okay, this is going to be a long story. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa. Rude. Emmy has all the attitude. Yeah, who are you calling dumb? Whoa. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Ooh, those things look evil. Wait, what was that? What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword. Denkomaru. Wait, did I just throw the old man away? Wait, I thought Jiminy Cricket was gonna do this. I thought it was a task for his trusty sword. Now I have to do it myself. We obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid restores a little solar energy. I think. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Lupine and Divine. We got an achievement. So pretty. Our werewolf fits the aesthetic. He kind of does, yeah. A little bit. Oh, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look! See how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try really hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak, people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Wait, was this literally, like the beginning? Was this like a tutorial of some sort? And are we now only gonna play the game for real? We obtained a feed bag full of seed. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner. But what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the F1 to open the fan menu. No, F1 is already bound to something else. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Okay, can I rebind that key though? I don't think so, but we can always check. Keyboard configuration. Wait, F1. Can I... Oh, wait. Move the cursor. Wish to reassign. Press enter. Yeah. F2. Not that it... Okay, apparently it doesn't matter. So F1. I have F1. And my F1 key is usually my auto mute key. So like whenever I want to mute an app, I press F1. But it doesn't work in this game for some reason. So, well, that's a shame. Unfortunately. Maybe I can find a way to make it work, though. Dakota Fluff! How are you doing? Welcome in. We need to talk. Why is there not a face rig of Brooklyn that is in this visual style? Make it so. Well, I wanted to use face rig today, or, you know, VC face. I wanted to use it today, but I had a new raid thing that I showed off earlier with the... what do you call it? With the shout out clip, and I didn't have it set up yet for face rig. So I was like, yeah, if I get raided today and I want to show off that command, I can't do that. So that's why I don't use it today. But how are you doing, Dakota? Welcome on in. That'll be cute. Also, if you have the alt tab again, try windows.g to bring up an overlay. It should let you tap from there. Oh, I don't think I have that. Wait, Windows G? No, I turned that off. Possibly. I have turned off the Xbox game bar. because of apparently if you turn that off, you get like better performance in stream. So that's why I mean, I rarely use it anyway, so that's why I turned it off. If one is used everywhere for help menus, I generally avoid using it for anything I work on. Yeah, I know. It's, well, I mean, in most games, I can get away with it. Like, I use auto hotkey, which I actually have a video up on my YouTube channel as well. Like, if you want to mute any game. Normally, it works, like F1, and then it mutes your game, which is amazing. But like, for instance, in Destiny 2, it also is like a character menu, so it doesn't work in that as well. And most other games, if it is bound to F1, I just, you know, change the keybind, but it doesn't always work that way. And you look great today. Oh, thank you, Neki. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I actually did cut my hair today. I just need to dye it again, but it was getting so long, so I did do a cut today. Or, you know, Peter did mine, I did his. I just didn't dye it just yet, but I definitely need to again, because it's starting to fade. I'm thinking... Okay, but here's the thing. I'm thinking that... I might want to do half and half again. So like one half pink, one half blue. I've had that before and I kind of like that. But I'm not sure if I want to do that or maybe go full blue again. Because I've had pink now. And I was like, maybe I can do like half and half or just go full on blue again. We did not clip the shoutout clip. I'm not sure if I made a local clip of it, to be honest. But also, I can always go back in stream myself and make a clip of it properly. Have I played Okami before? No, this is the first time, Dakota, that I've played it. I've never played it before. Probably for the best for most games. With the Xbox, yeah, the Xbox game bar turned off. Yeah. Data miners are doing their work again. Newest Switch firmware hints that even Switch dock might get updates in some manner. Ooh. Well, I'm still looking for a second dock because I want to have a dock basically here in my streaming setup because that's the only thing that is kind of annoying to get. Well, not annoying, but like, you know, it's easier if I can just get the Switch, plug it into my own dock if I want to stream a Switch game. But everywhere they're so expensive. I'm kind of waiting on like a good deal to get one for like 40 bucks. But they're always so expensive. Mr. Orange. Oh, wait, did we kill him? Ah, great. Shiranui. Oh, no. Ah, we didn't kill him. Okay, good. Do you consider bubblegum a candy? Depends on the bubblegum. Yeah, I agree. It depends on the bubblegum. Like, you know, for instance, like Bubblicious, you know, like the actual super sweet bubblegum that allows you to make like super big bubbles. I think that is kind of candy, but like, you know, the fresh bubblegum with, you know, like mint flavor, that I don't necessarily feel is candy. Oh, we can feed these. Oh, crap. I should have fed them. Wait, are they coming back down? Yeah. Hey, birdies, I can feed you. I have feedback filled with seed. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that is adorable. I love it. I'm not sure if I have to do anything, though. Like, do I need to press a button, or is this just like a short little clip that we see and that's it? Why haven't you? You've been missing out on one of the best games as an art form title ever. Well, that's why I'm playing it now. I mean, I've been meaning to play it for such a long time, and then someone gifted the game to me a while ago. And I was like, well, this is the moment that we're going to have to play it. It's not official, but I have a nice jump gate that I'd take the risk on. Nice protable dock. And does other stuff too. Oh, yeah, one of those, like, you know, unofficial docks. I've been looking at those as well. But I always hear, like, very... you know, mixed stories on those. So that's why, I mean, I'm kind of hoping I can find like a second-hand official one at some point. But yeah, otherwise maybe, you know, one of those unofficial ones might work as well. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now. Oh. How did he know that? There was nothing here before. Why do I feel this guy summoned these? That's it? Yeah, I think it is. Nice. I actually actually think the same when I feed birds too. I'm the bird lord. Wahaha. You cut them with your brush when they might die. You might get bonuses. Yeah, I'm waiting on that to happen when they turn gray. Apparently, I can't do that like all the time. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 23 seconds. Oh, that's very specific. Thank you for keeping time, I guess. It felt longer than 23 seconds, though. I do remember back in the day when this game came out, I always read like this game magazine, like, you know, a paper magazine. I had like a subscription to that. And then, you know, this game was in it. Ooh, chickens! Hello, chickens! Can I feed the chickens as well? Oh, no, I don't want to scare off the chickens. I want to feed them and hug them and, I don't know, make them happy. But anyway, I was reading this magazine, and this game was in it. I was like, oh, wow, that looks kind of like a Zelda-esque game. I do now think that it's not necessarily a Zelda-like game, but I remember back in the day, I thought it was. Oh, wow, look at that. She loves me. Oh, I can bark. Oh, that is so cool. Can I also howl? Can I do like a woo? Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Cushy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you, Cushy. You look lovely. Oh, wait, sake brewer Cushy? Working in the fields again, are you? Isun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage to harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. It's okay. I don't mind. I enjoy it. Why, Emmy? I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk. Because you see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. Ooh, that's good to know. They might just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Okay. Cushy. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little bit unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. You could choose a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go find Susano if we can find where he is. Unknown with all the stuff is coming for updatable Switch dock. It's going to be like those data miners, hard code crack. Yeah, I mean, it's been rumored for so long that there's going to be like a Switch Pro version or like a, you know, a Pro version of a Switch or like at least an updated version of it. So, you know, maybe they are already working on the code for that. And then, you know, once they release it, they will also get like a new dock, which supports like 4K pass-through. Hello, are you Susano? Oh, it's Mushi's mama. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what. But something's keeping messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with right mouse button. It makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you get a good thumping. Okay. Relax, woman. She looks like she, you know, you don't want to piss her off. Okay, we can dig around her, but let's not do it in her field because I don't want to make her mad. Oh, another dog. Oh, I scared it. Hello. Why does it jump up like it's scared, but then it stays there, you know, like wagging its tail? It's kind of cute. All right, so where is Susano? Hello, are you Susano? Oh, it's Mrs. Orange. A white wolf? Now, that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villages. You even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui's reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun. And riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work, mumble mumble. Oh, but she has more to say, though. Wait, where did she go? Wait. I wasn't done talking to her. Wait. I know how to fix this. Wait, why doesn't that work? Wait, smaller circle? Yeah. I wasn't done talking to her, so I don't care if it's nighttime. I'm still talking to this woman. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when I was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh no. Or whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? Yeah, because important things never disappear, you know? Like, important things always stay exactly where they are. She's missing something that should be there, is she? You'd better help her out, Furball. I don't know what I think about, you know, Isun calling me Furball all the time. I think it's kind of cute, but, you know. Hey, look at that. We fixed it. A new drying pole. Oh my. Where did that come from? I did it. The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Oh, look at that. We made her all happy. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. Wait, can I actually do that? My laundry would dry in a jiffy if the sun would just shine closer. You heard the lady. She wants the sun. Time to use you know what. Okay, wait. So I'm just gonna draw a sun here. Wait, a bigger one. Oh, wait, it needs to be in the sky. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Yes, do that.
A barbershop in your kimono.
Wait, why? Why a barbershop in my kimono? But thank you, though. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Oh, yeah, give me all the praise. Thank you, Mrs. Orange. Alright, so we still need to find Sushani. Susani. Oh wait, this is my save point. Well, I might as well save. I mean, we've done quite a few things now. How many hours have we played? 1 hour, 48 minutes and 41 seconds. Wow, we've played this game for almost 2 hours and I feel that we haven't really done anything yet. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't feel like we've done a lot of things. Was the only Paul? Was hoping he would say something with Paul. Oh, like that. Oh, okay, got it. The barbershop. Hey, doggo. Hello. Hey, it's Mushy. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a little weak, little bugger. Think you could beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mom intends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in the field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it. She's gonna try to slug us. Not exactly my idea of a good time. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. Wait, yeah, how can I make that happen? Can I make her stop? Can I, like... I kind of want to try, but, like, I don't want to get slugged. And I feel that I need to do something with my celestial brush, but I don't know exactly what. This game is very long. I mean, according to how long to beat, it's around 30 hours. But, you know, that I guess that depends on, you know, if you speed on through it or, you know, like however fast you manage to go through it, of course. I'm going to take a quick bite of my nerd while I'm at it. Oh, he also smells so good. I love him. I hate that we don't have this candy, like, wildly available here. Like, you can buy it in, like, certain stores, but, it's not like you can just go to, you know, your average store and get it. It does smell good. I mean, you Americans, you definitely know how to make some good candy. Not gonna lie. Not necessarily the most healthy, but you know, at least it's dang tasty. Oh, look at that. We can actually go in the back here. That's kind of nice. Okay, but this is... Oh, we consumed rice balls. Balls of rice made, wrapped in seaweed. Ooh. A bale of rice. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure. I hope she doesn't mind that we ate that. I didn't want to. I just walked into it and I consumed it. Like, it wasn't necessarily my intention to eat her food. I still haven't found Susani, though. It was a neighbor, so maybe he lives here. Near the chickens. Hello, Susami. Are you here? If Mama catches you, she's snacking. She'll clobber you good. Oh, wait. This is where Mama lives. And Mushi. I like the little paw prints when you load into something. Like the little paw prints that indicate that the game is loading. It's kind of nice. Oh, we just eat all the stuff. But wait, no, Susani. Where is Susami? Talking about candy, we did find a bag of candy we did buy in New York. We forgot about it. Now it was all bad. Oh, no. That's so sad. What kind of candy was it? Was it like, you know, good candy? Usually, I mean, well, it's been a couple of years, of course, since you've been there. So I was going to say, like, usually candy doesn't really spoil that fast, but I guess it depends on, you know, if it's been, you know, several years old, then maybe it does indeed spoil. Oh, that's so sad. She's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, there's several things that I definitely miss from, like, you know, US food-wise. One of the biggest... I mean, I can get it here, but it's not really easy to get. One of the biggest things is root beer. I love that. Like, those giant bottles of diet root beer were amazing. And Cool Whip is something that I definitely miss. And then, you know, like some kind of, you know, certain candy things that are not really available here. Wait, where is he, though? Oh, wait, can I climb? Is he up here somewhere? I mean, I can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh, but man, root beer, that is definitely, I think, my favorite soda. I just wish, you know, that the Dutch would, you know, just made it available. Like, Coca-Cola company, just, you know, invest in root beer here in the Netherlands. People will probably like it. And if not, I will buy all of your supply because I like it. In fact, I love it. Okay, maybe I won't buy all of your supply, but, you know, like a lot. Just import more over Amazon. Yeah, but like, well, I mean, like I said, I can buy root beer here, but it's like, so it's super expensive for like, what is it? Like a can of root beer, like, you know, a regular can is like €1 something. For like one single can. I don't know. I find that to be somewhat expensive. Oh, wait, there's a chest over there. Wait, can I go there? Can I make a bridge? Can I make a bridge? I don't know. Because I want to get that chest. Can I make it come to me? Oh, no, it's oh, wait, it went back in. Okay, good. I'll show anymore, but some lollipops and mini M&Ms and some other candies. Oh, no, that's so sad. This rock's the perfect size for training. Looks like there isn't a single scratch on it, though. Let's change that. Oh, we can't do anything anymore? Okay. I find myself that you can order a bag of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough that bits that's in the ice cream. Them alone. Oh, yeah. I think that's something they sell over here now as well. I think our, like, New York pizza or Domino's pizza actually has something that you can... has those that you can get with your pizza order. Where the hell is this guy? I can hear him snore, but I can't see him. I think I need to wake him up, but, like, I have no idea how. I never had root beer. Oh, it's so good. I mean, Peter hates it. You know, Peter thinks it's the worst, but I love it. Maybe I need to bark. Maybe I just bark and wake him up. You hear snoring from underneath. Oh, he's in this jug. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's clever. I am the greatest. Oh, Cushy, let's mumble. Yeah, I know what he wants to do with Cushy. Well, it looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. I mean, we can fix that, can't we? Okay, I thought maybe barking would help, but okay. Clearly not. What if we draw a sun? Does that work indoors? It does not. Okay, can we just cut him? Well, I did do something, but... Wait, he's getting cut, but he doesn't feel it? All right, let me think. How are we gonna wake up, you know, this guy? Pee on his face? I'm pretty sure that will wake him up, you know? Whether he likes it or not, it will definitely wake him up. Oh, wait, if we make it cold? Like if we blow out these flames? Like make it cold? Or wait, maybe we can jump on top of him. No, don't go back up. No, go back down. I got an idea. Maybe I can jump on his face. Okay, let me think. What? I mean, I thought barking would definitely work, but yeah. Do I have like... Oh, wait. F1. Oh, wait. No, it's not F1. It's F2. I was going to say, how can I check my things? Okay. Let's see. Tools, equipment. What else do we have? What's this? Solar energy, ink pot, astral pouch, power slash, rejuvenation, sunrise. Maybe rejuvenation might be something. Let's see. Logbook. Wait. Animal tome? Reference book with information about animals I have fed. Oh, okay, nice. Bestiary, a pictorial record of enemies encountered during your journey. The map, close fan, and resume game. All right, let's do that. Maybe rejuvenation might work. Nope. All right, let's go outside and try and think of something else. I figured, you know, maybe if he's like asleep, you know, rejuvenating him might wake him up. But clearly not. I also couldn't fix that sword, could I? No. It's funny how we can still hear him from outside. Like, I feel that he is, like... Maybe there's like something here that... Wait, what's that? Oh, wait, Oh, that's just money? I was like, wait, what is that? But it's not something that we can use. Burn his house down. If rejuvenation will create a pot of coffee, then it works. And now just waking up works. Done it myself a lot. Why can I hear him so clearly, like, here? I also thought maybe if I, you know, make the moon go away. But I also don't think that's going to be a solution. Oh, wait, maybe this guy knows something. Hello? Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock. But my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be the case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. But that's not really how that works, now is it? Oh, wow, it's a, Musician enemy. Oh, smacking his ass as well. Wow, he's taunting us. Okay, well, let's you know, put them in their place. Alright, too late or not good enough? Oh, I only now understand that health bar in the lower right. I thought, like, you know, because it kind of, you know, it shrinks whenever you hit enemies. I figured that it was like a single health bar for all enemies. But then, you know, the last enemies I fought was suddenly like, oh wait, it's getting bigger again. But I think it's a health bar for each individual enemies, which of course makes more sense, but still. We accumulated praise. Whoa, Emmy. We suddenly started glowing. That means my divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. Okay, solar energy. How many praise do we have? 61. Oh, wait, so we need to accumulate it by 50. I think. Okay, so let's... Yeah, okay, so we need to have what it says over there in order to actually do that. We can't do, like, you know, like 111 currently. Okay, that's good to know. Well, is it all coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift the boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup. Pup! Your owner lives here in the village, right? You must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Well, first of all, you know, I'm a wolf. I'm not sure if... Well, I mean, I guess wolves also have pups. So, okay, in that case, it works. Oh, wait, bunnies! Can I feed them? Hello? Don't be shy. I'm not hurting you. Oh, I can only hurt them. Okay, never mind. Oh no, it's getting nighttime, and I don't want this guy to keep sleeping, so I think I need to go quickly inside. Make sure that he doesn't keep sleeping when, you know, the sun sets. Dude, wake up! I am the greatest. Yeah, we know that by now. Let's wake this guy up. Yeah, that was my plan. Tackle. What the? Huh? And that's what you get. If you can't feed them, eat them. No, I can't eat cute bunnies. I will eat my, you know, a little bit more of my nerds. Mmm. So good. Ah. Feels so well rusted. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? What business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susano. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido. Fido? I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you. Don't call me a bug. Ooh, he's getting pissed now. This bunny would be nice fursuit. I've captured Gek. Wait, what? You've captured what? A hero of legend doesn't need to think. Come on, Emmy. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? Yeah, the girl making sake. You know what? Seeing as he doesn't want to see what the neighbors think, let's go and take a little bit of a trip through the village before we actually go where we want to go. Look what I caught! It's a descendant of the hero. Look at that! No? Okay. Wait, let's quickly go before it's gonna get nighttime and you know, I can't do things anymore. He's riding a white wolf. Ahoy, Silver! You mangy mutt! You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohen Boku! Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo. Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. By the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. Wait, what's this? Alright, well, let's see if he's actually training or not. I doubt it, but, well, we'll figure it out. Nagi actually refers to Izanagi, the god that created Japan. Even on the soundtrack, Nagi's Cave, but Izanagi's Cave. Huh. He's just chilling and drinking sake. Look at that. What an ass. And now I told that merchant I could help. But a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm the legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for the day. I'll just have to train tomorrow. No. I can't train without a sake to fuel the fire. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's go to the, what's her name? Kushi. Ask her for a complimentary bottle of sake. Man, the things we have to do. We are a god, okay? We are a god wolf and we have to do all these things. Hello, oh, wait, don't walk away. Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Oh, that's too bad. I should never have let that monster try my new thunder brew. Broken mill and flattened crops, that's all the thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sake, they're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what's she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush. How you think? Don't you love it when games basically tell you how you need to do things? It's like, here's a quest. How should we do this? Can't you just do it like this? You know? It's like, well, let me try and figure that out by myself first. Before telling me what to do. Thunder brew, because it hits you like 1,000,000 volts. Look at that, ma'am. I fixed your mill for you. What's this? The watermill's been mended. Who on earth did that? It was us. I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. It's awfully late now, though. I'll get to it tomorrow. No, why does everyone want to do it tomorrow? Like, you know, you can do it today, right? Or, you know, how about I make it tomorrow? Hey, look at that. It's morning. How convenient. I don't know if she fell for that, but we can always try. It's kind of funny, though, that you have to clean the rice in order to, you know, use it. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing's here just for polishing your rice, you see? I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Excuse me, I'm over 100 years old, just saying. Can I pick it up? Or can you, like, give it to me or something? Oh, no! You scared me! Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm so sorry. But, like, how do I pick it up? Brewing sake is my whole life, you know? One day I'll produce sake that'll be remembered in legend forever. Okay, but can you, like, I don't know, like, give it to me? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away, and maybe once I come back, it's in my inventory. 3,000 years to drink the stuff. I don't think I've ever had sake. I do like myself a good Japanese plum wine. I'm not sure. That's I know it's also got a name. I'm not sure exactly what that is, like at the top of my head. But like the Japanese plum wine, that is definitely like one of my favorite. I love it. But also not something that you can easily buy here. And you know, Peter doesn't really like it because he thinks it's too sweet. Oh wait, examine. Is the millstone used to polish rice? Oh. How do I get my sake though? Okay, wait, let's just go back to the other guy. Maybe he will come back here and get it or something. It's not that special, but it gets you drunk. I mean, well, that's not why I drink stuff. I just drink stuff because I enjoy the flavor. Alright, let's see if he's like, hey, dude, if you want to get your sake, just go pick it up yourself. Can't train without sake to fuel the fire? Okay. Okay, so he definitely doesn't... He's not gonna do it. Okay, so we need to somehow get that sake, but we couldn't because it was kind of stuck. And I didn't want to bite her because I don't want to, you know, make her feel like we are attacking her. So... That's... We are kind of in a jiffy. Oh, wait, this is the wrong... Oh, this is not where we are supposed to be. Wrong home. What time is it? 11:14. Definitely, I'm not going to stream as late today because I have to get up very early tomorrow to go to the dentist, which I hate. Both getting up early and going to the dentist, but I hate both. So, yeah. Huh, yeah, she loves us, but can I get my sake now, please? Oh, yeah, walk away. Oh, she's not actually gonna walk away? How do I get my sake? What is up with that? Why do I feel that this is like some kind of bug? Hello? I mean, I can do bite, but I don't want to bite her. I feel that if I bite, I'm actually gonna bite her, and I don't want to do that. Alright, but wait, maybe save the game first, and then we can try that. Have I tried everything yet? I mean, well, I haven't tried biting, but I don't want to bite her ass because she's like one of the few people that actually likes me. So, like, I'm not gonna, you know, offend the person that actually likes me. Kakami... wait, Kamikimiki Village. 2 hours, 14 minutes. Again, it's funny that it doesn't feel like we've done a lot of things yet in the game. Yet we spent 2 hours and 14 minutes in it. Alright, let's... Yeah, I like you too, Kushi. Oh, there we go. Okay, so biting was indeed... I mean, okay, honestly though, I felt that it was like... Well, kind of bad wording. Because biting seems like, you know, like an attack, not like picking something up. So, okay. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. And this guy better enjoy his darn sake, because apparently this was the last stock that she had. So, like, he'd better enjoy it. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell, is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? We offered Vista of the Gods. My friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? What a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of the sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin. Just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Are they gonna train with me or... Oh, he's just gonna do it himself. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what I have to do. You shall not get off so easy. Next time, dummy. Okay, I think I get it. I get it. Good job. Even though we did it, but, you know, good job. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style. Exploding implosion. I don't think an implosion can explode. Or can it? Maybe... like that? I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, we also slashed that tree in the distance. I'm wondering if he noticed. Huh? Yeah. Oh, wait, he's gonna go there now. He's gonna slash that thing with a wooden sword. Susanoo style. Imploding, exploding implosion. Oh crap, we should have slashed it. Oh, okay, I was gonna say we should have slashed it lower, but, well, it just vanished. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Yeah, he definitely is something. Wow, I didn't think he could do it, Pops. Me either. Oh, he actually didn't do it, but, you know. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo. The greatest warrior ever! Alright, yeah, well done. Good job, Susanoo. Yeah. I'll take it easy, alright? Take it easy. You weren't just showing off when you said you were Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. And here I am, just a noble wolf, you know? Did you say monsters? Oh, of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. You shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. I think it'll be okay. The monsters outside the village are nasty. Yeah. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. Hey, wait, it's her again. Hello. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witnessed to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. Ooh. It's Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that. My word. Whoa, did you guys saw that booby jiggle? Wow, what is it with Japanese games and having, like, you know, too intense booby physics? Relax, lady. Furball's here, more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Emmy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. Crusader King, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello, how are you? And what is this game? So this game is Okami HD. It's a relatively older game for, I think, PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Wii, I guess. This is the remastered version for on PC. It's like this, you know, RPG / adventure style game with a lot of story elements and a lot of cutscenes and stuff like that. So, you know, that's the thing. Well, hopefully at least I can sleep well in a bit. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. Oh no. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life, as we know it, will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu. Could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Yeah, sure, I guess so. Eastern Nippon. Alright, so we are there. We have two things that we can do. Oh wait, Nippon? Oh wait, this is the entirety of Nippon? I mean, it kind of, yeah, it kind of, you know, seems like a, like, you know, the shape. Okay, yeah, I see them. Oh wait, BS. Stop that! Wait, stop what? What did I do? Far and wide, Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. I've grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Thank you. And may the odds be ever in my favor. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Emmy is a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's a ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Alright, let's do it. I posted Gek in Discord. Oh, I'll check it out later. I can't really alt tab out of this game, so that's not, you know, the most convenient now. But I'll check it out later on. Amaterasu is the sun goddess. Wait, are we a female wolf? I don't think I realized that. Hey, look, it's the merchant dude. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do the shopping, pup. Why is everyone calling me pup? I mean, puppies are cute, but still. Do some shopping? Yes, no. Yeah, we can check what he has. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Feed bag of seeds, feed bag of herbs, meat, fish. Exorcism slip S. Steel fist sake. I want another seed bag. Let's get one seed bag of seeds, yes, and one seed bag of herbs, because I think maybe bunnies that we saw earlier, maybe they like herbs. All right. Thank you. Also, let's save the game before we head out. Thank you. Come again. So they said before that I should have multiple save files, but so far I'm not necessarily feeling that I should get multiple save files. I think, you know, everything that we've done so far is, you know, kind of, well, not regular, but, you know, nothing that I'm like, oh, I want to go back to that later on. Which is fine. Oh, wait, here's the bunnies. Wait. Yeah, feed. Yeah, I'm guessing with popular among herbivorous animals. Yeah, I think they like herbs. Yes. Yeah, look at that. We fed a bunny. So cute. So cute. I love bunnies. Oh no, I think I finished it all. I wanted to save a bit for Peter, but I think all that's left are just like the little, you know, things that are on the side. Crap. Well, that's too bad. Ah, it was so good. Oh, get more praise. Nice. All right, let's move on. Do you say herbs with the H as silent or H as the beginning sound? I don't know. Herbs. Herbs? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think silent. Herbs? Yeah, herbs sounds weird. I always say like herbs. Susano actually is the god of the moon and Amaterasu, and he should have more going on. Hey, I'm not a folklore writer. Huh? You probably know this already, but this here is Shinsu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down V. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. Oh, we can actually walk and look on the map. Okay, that's kind of good to know. Okay, so let's try and evade the calamity that's going on here. Emmy, that's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. Alright, not very original, but I'll take it. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. I take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree is an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck do we do that anyway? Hey, we got rejuvenation, right? So we can just use that. I'm gonna skip that floating thing because I don't know. It doesn't look like something I want to mess with. I mean, I hear people live in houses, but only in an English accent. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just say herb. Can I get some herbs on my food? Yeah, I guess so. Rejuvenation, though, was just like, you know, doing like this, right? Okay, it didn't work. Well, you look at that, Emmy. This Guardian sapling's a wreck. So that's why Sakuya is hurting so bad. I bet the natural beauty would return if we revive the tree. But how could you possibly do something like that? You'd need a special power that could make a withered tree bloom. Ah, okay, so we need to find that first. Okay, where would one find that, though? Okay, let's go further on. Maybe we can find something, you know, further up ahead. Oh wait, this guy is still sort of, you know, alive. Hey, dude. Nameless man, what just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. And a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished. When this cursed zone appeared, the earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man, but now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake towards Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley. The site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. Ah! Exactly what we need. You think if gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susanoga went marching in there. It's weird, normally he runs away at the sight of monsters. And he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take that risk because, you know, we need that crystal. Pretended laundry detergent is still Omo. You can't give me slack from that one, but I explained that later. All right, let's see if we can save soon. Oh wait, we can actually save. Okay, perfect. Then I guess this is a good moment to save, because Like I said earlier, I need to get up very early tomorrow, and I don't want to, you know, end the stream and then instantly go to bed. So I'm going to save there in Hana Valley. And let's see how we actually get out of this game. Return to title. That seems like a good option. Yes, I am sure. I mean, I kind of want to keep going, but like I said, I have to get up very early tomorrow. And, well, as you probably all know, I'm not a morning person. I'm definitely an evening person. Yeah, I've seen this. How do I quit? Stop. Stop. Stop it. Oh, wait. Enter is the button to do this. Okay, good. Okami. Boom. HD. Quit game. That seems like a good option to do. Enter game. Yes. All right, nice. Guess where we're going? Woo, danger. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, next time we'll find danger. I can hear the dentist sharpening his dental hooks and drills. Never mind, just my neighbor's making weird noises. Well, hopefully, you know, he doesn't have to sharpen his drills because he's going to be like, "Ooh, I've never seen such fine teeth in my life." Well, that's probably not what he'll say, but at least I hope he'll just, you know, be like, "Well, everything looks fine. Remember to floss," because that's what dentists always say. You always have to floss for whatever reason. I feel that I could be flossing for the life of me, and they would still say, "Remember to floss." I think that's kind of like, you know, just a dentist thing. Like they get paid with however many people they tell to floss, I think. I think that's the thing. Like, you know, if more people floss, they get paid. Like the more people that floss, the more they get paid. I think that's kind of the thing. So yeah. Now you can see the things. Wait, what things? Oh, wait, the things that you shared. Okay, let's quickly check. Oh, like a gecko. Oh, yeah. I know those. I know those, Star Sash. Yeah. Oh, wow. Those are so cute. Those are so cute. Do they like live like where you live? Are they just like, you know, can you just find them? That's so cute. I love them. All right. Let's find someone to raid, but I might have someone found already. Someone awesome who we can spread some love over to. We've sent the love over to them before, but you know, it's been a while, I think. So let's do it again. Let's show them some love because they're really awesome and very friendly. So yeah, let's show them some of our MrJordilicious friendliness as well, right? Green ones are better though. I actually used to play a game as a kid. Gex, Enter the Gecko. Like it's a pretty old game, but I used to play that as a kid, like on my I want to say on my PC, but I also want to say on like a console, but I'm not sure which console anymore. But yeah, I always liked that. It was always such a fun game. Anyway, let's do that. I'm gonna send a raid message. Let's see, where's my emotes? It's funny that I always have to go around my microphone to actually see my keyboard. Well, I mean, I can type blindly with like 10 fingers, but sometimes, you know, you kind of need to find your bearings, I guess. All right, so let's go with... This is a delicious raid. Delicious raid. Send your way. Then we're going to end with hugging emotes. All right, so that's going to be our raid message. This is a delicious raid. Send your way. Of course, if you have the MrJordilicious emotes, then please use those. But if you don't have them, you can always buy them in the channel points store or whatever you want to call that. Or you can, of course, use any of your other favorite Twitch streamers emotes as well.
Delicous raid in your kimono.
Again, I still don't have a kimono. But I heard earlier someone say that they think I would look good in a kimono. So, I don't know. Maybe someday I will buy a kimono. But not now. I'm also not sure how like comfortable and how warm a kimono is. Like, are kimonos, you know, actually very warm, and are they actually comfortable to wear? I have no idea. So yeah, maybe we'll have to figure that out first. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Like I said, it's gonna be slightly a shorter stream, but well, I have a good reason for it, I guess, because, you know, I have to get up early tomorrow and I hate getting up early. So there we go. Friday, I will be back though on Friday in 2 days, and we will most likely begin with Hitman 2 because I got that game the other day and I'm actually very much looking forward to play that. We got the gold edition as well, so we got like all kinds of extra missions and extra stuff in that, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, most likely I will play that, but perhaps we might continue with Okami, or maybe we do both. I mean, it's Friday, I don't have to go anywhere on Saturday, so we're like, you know, we might make it a longer stream, but yeah, we'll see about that for next time, of course. For now, also, I hope that next time everything is going to be working smoother again. Like, you know, all my effects and everything, all my scene transitions, hopefully things are going to be a lot smoother. 24 hours. Well, I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream. That's a little bit too much. Maybe someday, but definitely not today. Or well, definitely not this week. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So thank you for that. And wait, why is Martin not on my awesome mod list? What's up with that? Because he's also an awesome mod. Look at that. Cheer squad. There he is. But thanks to my awesome mods. And he's not there. What the hell is up with that? Is that because you followed just now or like later on? Does my system not recognize you as a moderator now? That's weird. Wait, I mean, I don't think I have to do this, but let's try that. Yeah, you're already moderator of the channel. Okay, I need to look into that. That's kind of weird. I'm fired. No, you're not, because you're awesome. You're not fired. But maybe Streamlabs is like, hey, I don't know this person. Which would be weird. I mean, that would not make any sense. I'm gonna have to look into that. Because I don't think it matters if you also cheer. Like, I don't think it's like, well, you can only cheer. But you can't do anything else, you know? That would be weird. So anyway, I'm gonna look into that. For now, though, again, thank you so much for coming on in, and thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you all had an amazing time today, and check out my Ko-fi if you haven't already, where you can find, like I said earlier, you can find my my PlayStation trophy thing, and you know, other things as well. Well, it's not Stream Elements, it's actually Streamlabs, but yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Anyway, thank you so much. I will be back here on Friday, most likely also with a new video. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and a new item to download on my Ko-fi store as well. For now, though, I want to say that if you want to hang out with me and other delicious people outside of the streams, you can always do so on my Twitter. And of course, you can join the Discord as well, where you can hang out and chat and share photos of cute animals that you find on your streets or where you live, or your food, or furry stuff, or all that kind of stuff. Every week a new download on Ko-fi. Well, maybe not every week, but I do want to add a couple of them soon, indeed, to kind of, you know, populate the store a little bit further. All right, I think that's literally it. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna get some sleep, and then I'm gonna have to wake up way too early tomorrow. So, yay, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna be yeah, unhappy when the alarm goes tomorrow. Anyway, though, for now, the last thing that I want to say is that my name is MrJordilicious. You are all extremely delicious yourself as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for all your support and all your love and being awesome. I really appreciate it. And hopefully, I will see you again on Friday, 8 p.m. Central European Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, as always, and every time so in between. For now, though, have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. I love your faces. And bye-bye.